Like, and then I was also like, you can't call it an invasion when like it's citizens and like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't sound
They're
smart.
not invading. They're not
like,
invading a federal building. Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying. You know?
I'm just saying it.
I'm just saying.
I'm just putting my mouth on it.
Put my mouth on it. I'm just saying. I mean,
Was you live?
I'm just asking questions that make me sound like a sociopath and an idiot. What's so wrong with that?
Yeah, that was very much the energy that I got from the conversation. Because the other part is I'm a hell creature, and so like the whole time he was telling the story, I like went deadpan, like I just kind of zoned out, and then I just asked a singular question that toppled his whole ideology, and then he was like, "Well, shit," and I'm like,
"Yeah, I remember like
maybe you stand for something."
BLM things. It's like, well, so you like that these businesses got burned down? I was like, no, I don't. Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, why does that matter? Like, does that matter actually?
Am I crazy for being like, I kind of did like that? I don't know.
I thought it was cool as fuck.
I thought it was
like,
sick.
there's a target on fire? Nice, good choice. Like,
yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, what about the looting and the blah blah blah? And I'm like, my favorite was when they were talking about what about the people looting and doing blah blah blah? And then I would turn my phone and it's a video of the police breaking things. I'm like, you mean this?
Right.
And they're like, that's AI, that's fake. And I'm like, okay.
I do think it's funny that I can't update the Twitch description this week, and the previous one from Tuesday is Super Birthday Boy Greetings Adventurers Live, episode 145, hashtag birthday baby boy
Twitch
Tim.
is being weird.
So
it looks like
the week that it chooses to do that is when I can't change that. And I guess if it had to do it a week, I'll take this week for it to do it.
Week, yeah.
I missed it. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
What are you now? 40, 50?
39.
Okay.
Nice.
Crazy, huh?
50.
That was like my grandma was like 29 and it is forever. Like, good on you.
How many times have you turned 29 is the question.
Yeah.
I forget I thought I was like I thought I was like 3 or 4 years older than you, Tim, not a single year.
I'm young.
Yeah, you guys are young.
Tim's a baby.
I'm so young.
A baby.
I can't reach that for me. I'm too small. Ooh, bop, bop.
Can anyone see chat? Because everything else seems to be fine, but chat.
Yeah, I see.
It says connecting to chat.
I see.
You need to refresh.
I can't launch Roll20.
It's fine.
I can.
Do we not need Roll20 today?
What about the 3 boats that are going to come up on us?
What about the 7
boats,
boats?
Patrick?
Yeah, everything is down.
There's 9 boats.
Everything is down.
Yeah, is Amazon on fire or something?
Oh, maybe oh shit, is Amazon in LA?
Oh no, the insurrectionists.
The insurrectionists blew up.
Oh, Jennifer, I see your hi chat. Okay.
Yeah, I just loaded
What?
chat.
Okay, my chat is not friendly.
You don't even need chat, Brett.
I should be banned from chat.
Oh.
I hear kitties.
Why is a baby crying? Is it because the
I think
insurrectionists?
I changed my audio settings because I did another Zoom call, and so.
Is that Tim's cat or Brett's baby?
I thought that was Tim's cat. I was like, what the
There
fuck?
you
His cats too.
No, it is my baby.
That hard.
Right, I was like, damn, Laser is like pissed at you about
Laser
something.
yelling.
Tim, what did you do?
He'll do one loud yell, and then when I look at him, he's like, ah, and then runs away. He's like, I know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And Lucy sounds like a damn turkey. Are we...
Like a warbling gobble sound?
Yeah. She's a big fat hen. She's a turkey. She's 8,000 pounds. I don't know if we're live. I don't know anything.
You're alive. We're definitely
You are
we
alive.
are live.
We're definitely
Chat
live.
is
The
definitely
chat is
working.
just the
There's not.
I still have
A
the
lot of
connecting the
people in
chat
chat.
saying circle going around, but I do see Jennifer saying hi chat. Other people talking in the chat?
No, I
Okay.
think that chat's just being wrong.
Maybe they're shy. Maybe our lurkers are
Maybe.
lurking. It's like I'm not trying to. Don't force
I
me.
tried
not
to
lurk.
send a chat.
I'm not trying to be a chat.
I see hi chat, but it will not let me send a chat.
Oh,
Well, let me send a chat. Let me see.
Trying to see if
This is
Yeah, mine worked.
poopy.
I'm like logged out. I refreshed my cookies to try to help the Twitch thing, and I'm logged out of everything, and I'm scared.
Damn.
Hey,
Now you
Stu.
got fucked. Yeah, see, the chat works. Bitches are here.
Not for me. I still only see Jennifer's hi chat.
Well, you don't
That's
need to
fine.
be in chat.
You
don't
don't
see
I don't know.
see.
I have other stuff to focus on.
Yeah, you're not allowed in
You
So-
don't
chat.
see I am
You'll-
bitches.
Nope. All right. So you have to tell me if there's a flex thing or someone says something. But
Oh, that's what you use chat for. I was like, Pat, you're not even allowed to be
So
in
funny.
chat. That's where we talk to the audience.
It's like
That's where we're like, get a load of this guy.
I can
And then
cover
chat's
it
like,
up.
I'm trying.
Here. I can cover it. I can close it.
Pat, I don't think caught what I said to him.
I don't think I did. If any of you use the Milanote, I've updated it with stuff like items and things.
The what note?
The
Oh,
what?
that's
every
Please,
time
Will you link it
you're
again?
gonna
for me?
have to like resend me the link because
Yeah.
I did look at it when you sent it,
Can
and then you
post
keep talking
to
about
our
it, but it's
Discord?
Put it in the
It's
Discord
gone.
and pin it
Copy
in the
link.
Discord.
Yeah, post the
Alright.
link somewhere where I can always find it.
You.
Because I don't have any more room in my bookmarks. They're all full.
I have so many bookmarks.
this quad. Oh, browser Discord. No, that's never what I want.
Hey, there she is.
Oh yeah, pin it. Okay.
Maybe it is what I want. Maybe I don't have Discord installed on my new laptop.
Oh damn.
Like Alyssa Milano? Is this Alyssa Milano's note?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, what the fuck? I don't want to do this. I don't want to edit the board. Let me sign. I don't want to sign up.
Well, it means
Hey.
you have edit abilities where you can add stuff. Hey,
while we're
everyone's-
doing setup,
Do that later.
I have an interpersonal question for you guys of an experience that I had this week that felt hostile
okay.
to me, and I wanted to
hostile?
see. I wanted to
Okay.
know if somebody tells you that they can tell that you have a good heart, is that a nice thing to say, or is that a mean thing to say?
Were they really pale and did they have sharp teeth?
Why does that mean?
What was the context?
I
Yeah.
mean, it sounds like a good thing. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
to
were they
see how
saying it
would
like
be.
you have a
Uh,
good
the
heart?
con-
and
Devoid of
I'll take
all
it?
other sensory context, it sounds like a good. The words themselves.
Outside
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
universal
The
sarcasm. right?
the context
real
was the context was it was definitely hostile because it was
Like, were you? Did they say it to you? Were you giving this person the finger, and then they? Said,
it was you have a lot of bad opinions, but I can tell you
Oh.
have a good.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Well,
That's the compliment.
That's
sandwich, I
backhanded.
guess.
Okay.
oh,
yeah.
backhanded.
An open face.
I like how you
compliment
leave that
sandwich.
out. Like,
Yeah, we call that compliment soup in the biz.
They might not have
Online
meant it,
exchange?
but they wanted it to be positive. It's like,
Bro.
depending deeply on the context, it's like, oh, he tries. You just
Yeah.
gotta do it.
I thought they were like nice heart, I think I'll take it type thing. Like they wanted to
That's
eat
mine
it.
now.
Yeah. I could tell you have a good heart for me to eat.
You have a good heart,
They're like gonna
but
Kalima on my heart.
you a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
I can tell you
let's-
have a good heart, but my God, you're ugly. Like you know what I mean? Like
do you have terrible opinions?
yeah. Do you
Like,
have terrible
maybe
opinions?
maybe that's
I would argue Brett has some terrible opinions in the movie world.
Ooh.
Thanks, Pat. I mean, minutes ago I did say I support setting businesses on fire, so I feel like people look at when I say things like that.
That's a fact. That's a good
Yeah.
thing. That's objective fact.
You
That's
know,
good.
so there's probably some that are disagreeable.
that's why I have
maybe.
insurance.
Yeah. They have insurance. They're corporate. Look, that's what the police say anyway when they bust them up. So
Yeah.
Did your olds roll 20 load? Because mine is sad.
mine
We don't-
loaded.
It'll be
My
fine.
roll 20 did not
loaded.
load.
Pat says we're not fighting anything, but I
So-
have roll 20 up anyway, just in case.
I
That
mean,
feels like
I
a
guess I
lie.
shouldn't
Even
make
on.
that declaration. You could all do something that triggers something, but
As a joke, we should hunt down 3 more boats. And he's like, I
Yes,
thought
and I have no intention of
We're fighting more shit.
of forcibly dropping
We're trying
I'll just tell
to
you-
grind our XP right now.
Put it this way,
Yeah.
I'd say combat is always an option. Depending on choices that are made. I don't plan on forcefully dropping it on you after the slog you just went through.
Mm-hmm.
But should we
Will
start?
we get more XP and level up if we do that?
Brett,
Sorry, what?
Huh?
are you tuning your guitar?
You know what? I'm so tired that I like picked
Busted.
it up and
Bust-
You're like, oh, you can hear
Wow,
me.
The equivalent of doodling in class. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Eagleson. Am I boring you?
No, I just don't. I don't think unless there's other sounds going on.
All right. We can go ahead and start. Or is everyone good too? I know Twitch is
I'm
being
good.
wonky. Okay.
Eh?
Okay. Ahoy, mateys.
Hi.
You all let me
No one said anything.
yeah.
This is the flip.
Brutal.
We're shaking you up, Pat. Like we can't do it the same every time. We gotta
Play
do
off
a
of
little
that
bit.
energy.
Twitch is broken, so I'm behind and distracted, and I'm gonna start playing the guitar.
Okay.
Yep.
On our last episode of Wayward Shores, the crew of Boat 2 finished their fight with the crew of the Sunhold Mariner vessel and Valk Albert. It culminated in the Valk dying, pretty much all the soldiers dying and being destroyed. The Sunhold ship was unsaleable. You did recover some loot. You had a few of your crew members almost died, but no one did. You have Boat 2, which is damaged, but not unsaleable. You have the bone ship of Captain Deadheart. And you have Swanky Dave and Mason Marks. You recovered 2 single-use magical rings from the Valk. One that gives you a single use of counterspell. One that gives you a single use of bless. You got your crew, your ship. You have a pallet of marked Sunhold gold bullion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, didn't we steal a cannon too? Or at least 1 or 2 cannons?
you've got some power. Yeah, you've got some nice, powerful cannons. Swanky Dave did explain that gold that is marked will be tracked, can be tracked by Sunhold, and there are only a very few people in the shores that can remove it, and it's very costly to do so. But if you want to try it out, he's willing to kind of go in on you.
Ahoy!
Well done.
That's why we're over here, where we're at. Or you're getting there. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just doing the recap. And like all the loot, because you found a bunch of trinkets and things. Tempest found a little box that is about, which we haven't opened in World yet, but is about the size and the
Never
shape
opening it.
to fit a flintlock pistol. So if you want to do that too, we can do that. And then, so basically your destination, you were in this stretch of water where for basically days and days in every direction, there's almost nothing. The one haven, the one potential port is Curdle Keep. Curdle Keep is a sunken volcano caldera that has a tiny little natural lagoon and a little gap in the volcanic wall that a big strong keep has been built into. It is run by an Ember Shell woman named Charlie, and she is the largest exporter of dairy goods in the shores, butter, cheese, and she's extremely protective of her territory because she's got a very lucrative thing going on. A lot of ships, if they aren't recognized, aren't even allowed to enter the lagoon. Dave claims he can get you all in, and that would be the closest place where you could rest up, do some repairs.
Nice.
And you said that we've taken a long rest, right?
Yes. It said it was a few days to get here. How many
Yeah, you can have a long rest.
does Tempest need to roll for how many times him and Sankui Dave have had biblical relations?
Yeah, like is he into sort of my
Uh,
vibe? I probably want to be like, I want to open this box, but I want you to be there for good luck. No big deal though.
Right. Like, and then when he goes in to open the box, it's just Tempest with legs.
It's a separate box and it's my penis inside of it.
I mean, we don't even have to roll. I'll just tell you, if you're down for some casual friends with benefits action, Dave's down. And
I'm not casual, but yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
He would be very casual. He'd be very clear.
He'd be very casual.
Like,
Tempest is in love now.
We can like fuck buddy, but like it is buddy. Like we are just friends. It will be no more than physical like enjoyment. I hope. Please don't catch no feelings.
One sub, one flex.
You can
Thank
listen.
you,
Thank you,
Dave.
Dave can say that all day, but Tempest will be like, "I'm never gonna catch feelings," and then he's gonna be crying. in the
Oh,
back
I'm
of
not
the
like
boat.
that. By the way, here's all the tattoos. I mean, Tempest is covered in tattoos, and maybe some of them are starting to make a little bit more sense. What with his attachment issues, mayhaps. Who's to say?
Is every single one a cover up of a name?
Yeah.
It just keeps getting bigger.
That one says Tempest. Like, yeah, no, I was in love with me for a while.
Yeah, don't worry about.
Well,
No,
I
I'm actually
mean,
keeping that
is-
one. I don't want to cover that one.
You ran afoul of a wizard, made a clone of yourself. You all fell in love with each other.
Yeah. In the hit show there's a guy, one of those Silicon Valley tech bro life maxing things, and they're doing a swinging meetup, and he has like a whole like caboodle of like drugs of like testosterone, Viagra, all this type of shit.
Hell yeah.
And he starts the night off by jacking off to himself in the mirror. And he also says something about like the bisexual male is the epitome of male because it's like you want everything. And I was like, that rocks.
Yes.
You
yes.
is a very good show.
Hell yeah.
It might not appear to be when you first catch a glimpse, but it is. That's what Tempest thinks, but then the heart goes where the heart goes. Pat, if the rest of the crew wants to take their headphones off and me and you can
Oh yeah, you can RP
get
the
into it.
scenes. Yeah.
Just
yeah.
It happens one day. We both jump off the boat with ropes tied to us, and it's like something that I'm really into.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I like. And we are dragged under, and it's pretty cool. And then after that, after I feel like our social link is just about to level up, I want to open the box with him around, and with all of you around too.
Yeah. Okay. You open the box.
If it's nothing, that's okay. I'm not gonna freak out.
No. Inside, you see a flintlock pistol. It is this dark charcoal colored steel iron
Ooh.
for the metal parts, and the wood pieces like the hilt and kind of the part that like holds the barrel, the wood, the wooden parts of it are stained a deep dark crimson with images of glaring eyes carved into the wood.
Ooh.
Based on the book and the sketches that Tavor had showed you way back in Bridgesport, you would believe this to be faux familiar.
Whoa.
And what faux familiar, sort of the sibling pistol of the True Sight trigger, which is in possession of the mayor, Tassie Concannon, the mayor of Slagum, back in Smolder Cove.
Oh yeah, we have to go kill her and take that, huh?
How faux familiar works is you would equip a pistol. It deals magic damage, or force damage. But what it does is once you've hit a target successfully, any subsequent attacks against that target have advantage until you miss or you target someone else.
Nice.
Tempest just kind of does a little squeak gasp. It's like, oh, this is the one I wanted. Look at it. Look, it's the faux familiar. Look, I now have two, and I take out the other
Dead
one,
Man's Tithe.
Dead Man's Tithe, and look at
You
them.
should start shooting.
Patrick, what stats?
Oh, you say you did it. So how much money do you spend shooting Dead Man's
All of
Tithe?
it.
Remove $80.
all of
I
our money is
yeah, what
gone.
happens if I
All
try to
of
shove
it.
one of the gold bullions
bar.
in? Some Gundam ass
Is it,
shot.
is it like, yeah, I was like, is it a bazooka? Like,
Mhm.
is it?
Hold on.
Just
I want to think
exploded.
about this for a second.
All of my anger.
Yeah. Just ram that sucker in there. It's that big bitch up there. Blow up, bitch.
Because of the enchant, I'll tell you right now. I'll make you a deal. If you ever want to do that, it will be a truly ungodly amount of damage. But if you ever crit fail while trying to fire that,
Yeah,
the gun will explode.
that's fair. That's never happened to me before.
It's never happened to me before. The first time you rolled.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 real quick, see what happens. I got a 5. Just want to make sure. Just want to get it out of the way. I probably like put the gold bullion up to it and start to feel it vibrating, and then I like rip it back and like, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's cool. All right. So obviously it's a branding deal. I want to get all of these. Some of them are going to be more powerful than others. Some of them more specific. Dead Man's Tithe. I'm just too cheap sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I really want to put platinum in this bitch? Come on now. Speak,
I feel
bitch.
like Tempest says like I'm too cheap, and like his teeth flash, and it's just like a full grill, and he's got like these like the finest
Diamonds,
robes,
yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
all right,
Too-
sure, bud.
I mean, you do have that ridiculously awesome, perfectly expertly custom tailored.
Yeah.
You do.
My peanut butter
Thigh
and
gap.
caviar sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
normal. Not a big deal to me.
Mhm. Tempest. One night though, while you're
Oh, no.
sailing these couple of days, you're sleeping. Unfortunately, by yourself. Dave isn't really a sleepover guy.
Oh.
Like, he'll fuck, but he
Tempest
doesn't really
never
just
sleeps
sleep
by
over.
Yeah, I
himself. What do you
probably-
mean?
Maybe it's like
Oh,
the
God.
first night,
go,
and I
you go
kick...
find the pile afterwards.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh my
maybe I'm
God,
like,
you're-
guys.
Do you rinse off first, or do you just like come in all slimy?
Yeah, rope to leg, jump in the water, get pulled for a little bit, and then come back up. It's probably like the night that I'm like, no, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, and I'm pretty sure Dave is gonna stay over. So,
And then he doesn't, and then you cry for an hour.
yeah, I'll take a little.
He's very
exhaustion.
interested afterwards. He's just like, okay, that was fun. I'm gonna go crash in my cot.
Okay, I'll just
Maybe
leave
tomorrow
this
we'll do that
candle
again.
burning and this jazz. That's fine. And the 3 pillows. Okay. I'm gonna
Cool.
stay sleeping on this side
He
of the...
fist bumps you. He reaches out to fist bump you.
And I just like...
Oh, the fist bump.
I do it back.
The
Yeah,
post,
man.
the
epic.
post-coital fist bump.
Do it back.
That's
Coital-
sick, bro.
Dude, Pat, if I find that TikTok, I'm gonna send it to you. It's the worst. It's
Progress.
everything you're saying, but worse.
After you fall asleep, though, you get deep into REM
I'm
sleep.
crying.
Suddenly, you hear noises, but not with your own ears.
With my ears.
Blink, and you wake up, and you sit up, and your body feels different.
Uh-huh.
And you kind of look around, and you're in this kind of beachy bungalow setting, and you catch your reflection, and it's not you. It's like you're inhabiting the perspective of Annika.
Onika.
And
Gasp.
as you're doing this, one of the walls of her bungalow, a hole is like blown through it explosively with fire, and then you wake up as Tempest.
Oh no.
And I've been feeling stressed. Like, was I feeling stressed out before we got captured or after we got captured?
You've been
It's a
feeling
couple...
every so often these weird sensations.
Yeah.
And these weird connection sensations with her, of strain, of anxiety, of fear, of
Mhm.
anger, of pain. And she hasn't really responded to any kind of attempt to communicate.
Yeah, full familiar. There it is. Cute. Pat is using this thing called Millinote. How'd you find out about Millinote? What made you choose
Side
that
note,
as opposed to all the other stuff?
I will absolutely plug it because they're not paying us. I wish they would because I'm paying for their service. But it is
Damn.
a web-based application called Millinote. I absolutely love it for organization of projects. I found it actually from Storyteller's Forge. My partner is Rick Hines, and his wife Court, who's also a lead editor. Court is like organizational queen. She found it, and we started using it first and foremost as like a hub for like project organizations for books and publication things we're working on at STF. And then I had like this actually could be a really great tool for like a virtual campaign note DM screen. So I actually have two versions of I have two Wayward Shores boards. They're called boards in Millinote. One that's public facing for the four of you to have access to. One that's just for me, all my notes.
With all
Oh,
the
so we don't get to see the
secrets.
secrets anymore?
No, but you should have so you all can add stuff to this. I highly recommend you do add notes and things for yourself, and I
Okay.
try to update it as I go for you. But anything I think you should know are in there. I've been adding bits and pieces. Highly recommend it, everyone. There is a free version. It limits how much stuff, like how many notes and boards and stuff you can use before you have to pay. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. At least the way my brain works, it makes it incredibly easy
Yeah,
to
yeah, it looks kind of like
keep things-
Trello, but like a little more fun in a way. I
Yeah.
like it.
Nice.
I like the grid and stuff.
I'm a fan.
And you know, that's probably how Tempest's brain works as well. Is like he's like feeling stressed out, and then he sees his gun. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" and moves on. I mean,
Yep.
Annika is special
makes
to
sense.
him, right? The first character in this campaign, and obviously the memories one makes in the campaign are more important than everything that came before. So he doesn't like it, but he's been feeling things like this a while, and he can't do shit about it, as far as he can tell. So, you know, he's probably mentioned these feelings before during grub time, maybe when we're having the dudes have their piss time off the side of the boat together. Whenever we decided, hey everybody, let's go piss.
Oh my god, yeah. Do I stand on Tempest's shoulders while I piss? Like I piss over
It depends
your
on how
head?
the wind is. Yeah, if we only if we're at the back and we're pissing back and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But like, yeah, I don't really know what the deal with that is, and you know, I like to think that I'm a prophet. That's my spiritual gift. But I can't do anything about getting to her, so I don't know. Maybe keep your third eyes open, gang. Okay, zip.
Okay. Pat, it's been a few days. How cool do my Braylock pants look?
Oh God.
They look really gross.
I've had a
There's
really I had a long
cracking and
time.
creaking. Jesus
They're
Christ.
rotting.
No, I've had time to like tan the hide in
Rub
soda and
brains on
proper.
them. We got a lot of
Yeah.
brains.
I have the skull with the brains in it, so yeah, I can do that to tan it and stuff.
Mhm.
Do they look really? I've had a few days. Like, really
Sure.
perfect.
Your crew's definitely keeping their distance a bit from you.
Oh, do they stink?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Why would I tan? I did all the proper, and I washed them and I tanned
You
them.
know, they do whatever you want, Josh. If you don't want,
Tanning is horrifically stinky.
Tanning is really stinky. But once you
Yeah.
complete it, though,
Every
you're,
step
you
of
know,
it is
you can-
terrible.
Yeah, dude, I remember I went to a leather place in Italy for a school trip,
Oh, fun.
and when we were in the shop part, it smelled so good, like you know that good leather smell. And I was like, God, this place rules, blah blah blah. And then they're like, back there's where we do all the tanning and other stuff. And they were like, do not ever go back there. They're like, it smells
so.
so fucking bad. Don't go out there. We're like, okay.
Tanning smells really bad.
It's so bad.
do you
What does it
Ow.
smell like? I don't know.
dead
It's
flesh?
like
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
there's like a. Hold on.
Are you okay?
I pressed a button on my headphones and music started playing, and I don't know where it's
Oh,
coming
God.
from.
I heard it.
yeah,
too.
because
Oh no!
You
there's
also
like
have weird dreams.
you yeah, because there's like flesh and sometimes pee and or whatever chemicals they're using to do the tanning part because they have to. It's like you're doing stuff to make the hide durable
Mhm.
so that it can be turned into clothes
Yeah.
that last. It's real funky.
Do you have any of your crew helping out with like? Well, I guess Dave would go back to the bone. You guys would keep the ships near each other. Dave would probably go back to sail the bone, unless some of you are over on the bone ship.
They don't have a
Well,
toilet on
you
the
know what
bone
I'm
ship.
saying?
No.
That would kind of make it the rendezvous is hard, but
You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
can't shit on the bone ship. I thought we were gonna leave the bone ship and just all do it on ours. Or did Dave want the bone ship?
he
'Cause
wants.
there's nothing
Yeah.
on the bone ship. Okay.
Yeah, they don't even have a
Well,
toilet.
and
so I was
Mason
like, I
didn't
don't-
want. He
Guys,
doesn't care
bone
about the
ship.
ship, but Mason doesn't want Deadheart unaccounted for.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is that?
because
I'm
you all
gonna
were
need you
boning.
to explain it. To
Every
me, Tim.
ship is the bone ship when Tempest Tallahassee is around.
Yeah. Especially if Dave's on this one.
It's my birthday.
It is.
If I can't update Twitch for the next 3 weeks,
Oh no, it's
Jesse,
Tim's
it's your
birthday
birthday.
again. Tim gets all the natural
Oh.
20s. What is Mason doing on our boat? Is he just pacing? Is he crying? Is he like
He's wherever you can be on your boat, the other ship. Yeah, he just seems to be honestly kind of depressed and just kind of stewing and
yeah,
just
because his
kind
boyfriend died. That's fucked up. Why did you freeze the gaze, Pat?
They were roommates. Okay.
They were best friends.
Yeah, they were best friends that never took wives or had children
Mhm.
and lived together.
I mean,
They
it
slept
could
in the
just be pure
same
money.
room.
Antonio got him all his best brand deals.
Yeah, because they were in love. Like, would you not do that for your spouse?
Yeah.
Would you not give your spouse all the best brand deals?
So
Patrick?
also when you're settled, at some point too, I imagine like Tofa or Cameron would like connect with them about. Are you curious how they got roped in with
yeah. Yeah, what happened to you
the?
guys? That's crazy.
So we're on the deck. Yeah, Tova will be helming boat 2.
And I'm just over there, just like, I'm listening, but I'm like scraping.
And she's like, "Oh well, yeah, well, we so we saw y'all get drug out. Like we was in the docks, and then we saw your unconscious bodies getting tossed on the Braylock ship and set
Mhm.
off. And we kind of quickly tried to like huddle up and come with an idea of like, do we try and attack them ourselves? But they got the betters of y'all. So it's like, if they got the best of y'all, or we just fixing to get absolutely killed outright. And then we had this, really it was Cameron had the idea that we should, because they's not the only ones that was chasing you down, you know, Braylock and such. And Cameron was like, Cameron kind of walks up, talking about me. He's like, yeah, so like, yeah, kid. So I had this idea to sail out to like the middle of the ocean, kind of like a heavy trafficked area,
Mhm.
and just like set up. We bought a bunch of fireworks and then we just started setting stuff off, like flares, fireworks, and trying to get the attention of someone who was after us.
Okay. I like that. That's
And was
smart.
like, hey, your payday went that way. You better go catch it. And the first ship to come up on us was the Sunhold. And then there was like, we like money. And then I don't know. I thought they would just go after us and we'd follow, but they tied us up and they captured us. So that was kind of our plan. Is like enemy, our enemy is friend, like send
Yeah.
another crew after yous. And then maybe in the chaos, y'all would, get loose and do what you do. And you did what you did. So, hey.
I don't yeah, but I don't we didn't my memories we didn't need that. And you guys are so precious to us that
Well, we didn't know.
work? Yeah. No, I appreciate it again, yeah, but
But we did.
Your treasure.
Happy Dan is actually with the game hunters because he went to go get them to see if they could help. So that's where he is.
and that's what you sent him. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, and he loves it over there. He doesn't want to come back.
So,
That's
like,
so
we
He's
could
probably
be
like so
like-
happy over there.
So
That's
you
crazy.
kind of have a choice to make. We either just leave them and you don't got no more Happy Dan, or if you want your rewards and bounty stuff for like the magma shrimp and all that, we got to go get him back.
Shit.
So it's
Where the
kind
fuck
of,
are we right now? Because we need to go back. We need to go to Cheesetown and get these.
You're pulling it. You're almost there. It's the
Oh, okay,
morning.
thank Christ.
It's on the horizon. You see.
I thought we were like
cheese-
going for 3 days. Like turn around.
No.
yeah.
It's kind of like a triangle. Like if Smolder Cove was like down here, you were going,
That makes sense.
you were going northeast, and then you kind of cut over west to Curdle Keep. So, yeah, it's not fully out of your way. But so that's where. So yeah, so Happy Dan can be gone forever. You're just don't get any of your magma shrimp.
We should go get
Reward.
Happy Dan,
Right.
though.
I
'cause
want
he, like,
the money, but he sounds like he's so happy. We should
Yeah.
encourage him to stay with the guild. He sounds so excited.
I want our cannons and shit too, right? We got some of those.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
had that guy who was gonna because you had the fire gems.
Yeah, so now we
you
had
got
even
from the
more
shrimp.
cannons.
He was gonna make you that big fire shooting cannon on the back of your ship. That's in Slagan back in
And then we
Small
stole
Cove.
2, so now we're gonna have so many fucking cannons now.
Yeah, so,
So
many
many
cannons.
cannons.
It's gonna be fucked up.
Maybe he'll trade us like a bone ship for some more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The bone ship does require Deadheart's consciousness. It's part of the deal.
Yo, brain tanning only takes a few days, so yeah, by the time we get to the cheese place, these things are ready.
Okay,
for
great. I'm so glad we solved that. So,
dude, I
okay.
could probably sell it.
Yeah, new hobby.
Yeah, we're gonna add it
unlocked.
to the sell pile.
If you want to retcon that you don't have the bone ship, but you otherwise, I'm gonna say you're sailing. You kind of
No,
sailing
I like
in
the
tandem together.
Dave needs
Okay.
a ship for his trouble too. He's a
But yeah,
Yeah.
Dave. Yeah, I forgot that Dave would need a ship to get around in outside of us at some point.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah, I don't think we need it, but then it does make sense. So yeah, I'm fine with having it too. Yeah.
I think it would be funny to put Deadheart's head on the front of the boat of the bone ship, like a
Yeah.
figurehead.
But no, because he's gonna control it.
Mm.
He'll
can control
connect
it?
with the bones. Yeah, he's gonna connect with the bones, and then he'll be like, haha, I am the bone ship now.
I'm the bone ship. He's gonna go full.
He has magic.
The robot from Solo. Everybody
Does
remembers
someone want to
Solo, the
roll
robot
some
from
kind of
Solo?
insight or arcana to see if that would be a possibility?
I'm Arcana.
Yeah,
Am I?
also his
I'm
bottom
not.
jaw
Sure.
is Nimue.
I'm super not. I'm super
Oh,
not.
okay.
Do it.
Oh, okay.
Do it. Roll it.
I rolled a nat 20.
Let's go.
Okay.
That makes it funnier.
I was
That
gonna
you,
say-
the disbeliever of magic, knows magic. This is funny.
Like, oh, it's
I'd say,
pretty simple.
Steve, you feel extremely confident he would not be able to exert control over the ship if he was just kind of lashed to it like
What
that.
does he know?
Yeah,
But-
Steve doesn't even believe in magic.
Yeah, but okay, but he's like a talking skeleton, so.
He can't talk because his lower jaw is Nimue's necklace.
But
Yeah.
okay, he was a talking skeleton. I feel like nobody like takes the next step when I'm talking. Like he was a talking skeleton.
I also
He's an
don't-
alive skeleton.
He didn't have a tongue, so I feel like he can still talk.
That's
Ah,
fucked up.
Am I right?
You can take the skull out and see.
No.
Well, he can't bite
Okay.
you, so you're safe.
Mm. That's true. He won't turn me into one of him.
Like a were skeleton.
Yeah.
Oh, where skeleton?
he
That'd
had
be
to like
so
do all
scary.
this
How does
studying
that
to become a
transformation
lich.
work? All your flesh, all your soft flesh falls off on the full moon.
But then it grows back when the.
Or it's like a
when you
crab,
turn
like a
red.
crab molting from their shell. Your skeleton
I don't
like
like
molts
this.
out.
Yeah,
of
you just walk out of your
the-
body, and then you gotta like climb back into it.
I
I
feel you
don't
kind of
like
coming
this
out the
at all.
back, like the spine comes out the back, and then the rest of you, and then you're.
I want you to stop.
Well, like,
Tim
okay,
makes
but
him
like,
so scared.
So
would your
scared right
I mean, what keeps the skin in place? How does the spine come out the back? I imagine it's more of like a you fold in half and then like poop your skeleton out.
Yes,
Like there's
100%.
an exit. There's an exit.
Oh, we pooping.
I want were skeletons to keep their dignity, Brett. Okay, you see the caldera, so it's like just the top bit of a volcano sticking above the water. Okay, and for most of it, it's kind of a cylindrical, and then there's this one angle on the southeastern where there's like an opening in the volcanic wall, like where the explosion, whenever the last time it erupted, like blew out the wall, and then there's like this ridge line of rock that forms this kind of lagoon. So it's like circle, and then like a little lagoon. You can even see this huge stone structure that fills in the gap of the volcanic wall,
Oh, fun.
like a dam, like a Hoover Dam type thing, but it's the keep. That's the keep itself. And then there are multiple towers on the ridge encircling the lagoon. Now, Dave, before you all in, he kind of wanted to get the ships together, kind of lash the ships together so they're kind of sailing in as one. And Dave makes a point to go stand out on the prow of whatever ship's kind of out in front
Mm-hmm.
with his arms out,
No shirt.
kind of like no shirt. He's got the very distinctive giant snake skull tattoo
That MJ
and
stance.
his little rubies piercing his nipples. Yeah. And he's got his kind of hands out because what you notice as you enter the lagoon, he wants to be because he's not in his normal ship. So he wants to make sure they see it's him. You can plainly see in these towers massive ballistae all trained on your vessels with these huge projectile metal spears that are bigger than spears. They're like giant lances
Is that good?
trained on your ships.
Do they have like funny faces and stuff on
Yeah.
them to be like, so when you die, it's like, haha, the goofy face harpoon shredded your ship in half.
Good one.
No, what they do, they're connected to giant ropes with these extremely strong cranks, and what they do is, if a ship, they would fire into your ship,
just, like,
and then
rip
they
it
would
in
start,
half.
and they would rip your train.
I don't
rip your
like
ship
that.
apart.
But Dave's going first, right? In the bone ship, like he's ahead of us.
Yeah, he's kind
Well,
of
he's
out
like- he's
front,
making
like
himself
bone ship, and
seen,
you all
yeah.
are attached
Yeah.
to it, and he's just kind of out there, like, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I am friend of Cordell Keep, friend of Charlie. It is me, Dave. I have
Is-
new ship, new
Yeah.
friends.
Is
We are
Dave
cool.
is Swanky Dave the type to wear like skinny jean style pants, or does he wear like loose top of the booties hanging out the back pants?
Very tight pants,
Nice.
full dick print.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah. Hell
that's
yeah.
cool.
Dude, one of my neighbors has embraced his dick print because he has decided
Whoa.
he can't like it just won't stay hidden. So he's just like, I'm just gonna let it. If you look, you look.
Good
But
for
it's
him.
just gonna be there.
I can't stop. him.
Yeah, he's like, I can't, he's like, I'm tired of wearing 2 pairs
So-
of underwear every day.
Dave has
Really-
like need to impress energy though. Like I bet he's packing it a little bit. Like just
Yeah.
Oh my god, does he have a Jacob's ladder? Is it on the top or the bottom, Pat?
Oh my god.
What?
Tempest
Okay.
is his Jacob's ladder on the top or the bottom?
Nope.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
redirecting.
I don't know. what that
Redirecting.
means. I don't.
It's
that-
where you have where you have piercings along. It's like a line of barbell piercings.
Oh.
Does it go on the top or
That
does it
phrase
go on
gets
the
used for
spiral?
so many different things.
the spiral staircase of Jacob's ladder? I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you see in the lagoons, you see this big, huge keep kind of looming up, and there's a dock. There's a sizable dock system set up there because they do a lot of exporting again. So ships come in from around the shores to pick up shipments of cheese and butter. As you settle into your mooring on the dock, you don't even have to roll for this. You notice something.
Okay.
There's another ship docked there. It looks like it's been there maybe for. It looks like it's been there a bit. I don't know if it's a half a day or a day,
Probably half a
but
day.
it's a ship whose wooden planks have those darkened splotches that come with being like waterlogged for long periods of time,
Mm.
and more noticeably, tattered sails,
Oh no,
just hanging tattered sails.
that's a ghost ship.
You see the ship's name emblazoned on the side. Actually, there's 2 names. One in letters that were like hewn from brass and like professionally nailed to the wood. It says The Endeavor, but that has been painted over. You can kind of still make it out, but that's been painted over in kind of a sloppy dark red mystery substance and broad uneven strokes. It now says The Revenant. On the deck of this ship, which nobody else, there's people working on the dock. They don't seem to be really phased by it.
Are
You see-
any of
you
these
see a few people.
names tickling us at
Nope.
all?
No. So I'm not. I would let you know if it's something
Okay.
you would know or remember. I'm just.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I was like,
But
do
you
I
do
say that?
see what looks like on the deck of this ship, inanimate, inanimate skeletons wearing clothes propped up in positions as if they are crewing the ship. Like they're like one's like tied to like a mast.
They're
Like
not moving.
Weekend at Bernie's.
But they're not moving.
So like
Yeah.
mannequins, like skeletons,
Like
with
mannequins, yes. Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Wow.
everything else looks really normal.
Why are they doing?
There's like
Just,
a
like,
barge there with
all
crates
over
being
the
loaded onto it.
Yeah,
Like
all
6
over
of
the-
them. There's like 6 of them. That's all.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
The docks lead up to a beach. Looming above is the keep itself, a fortress built into the gap in the volcanic wall. You can see the tops of huge cisterns and silos peeking up from behind the wall.
Mm.
The keep itself is where Charlie and her employees live. It's the processing plant where they make the cheese and the butter. And then there are some small structures around the docks, like normal things like little storage.
Tavern.
Really,
Oh.
but really only 2 buildings of note. One's a big warehouse. The other is a sizable inn and tavern, and you can see a sign with like a dorsal fin on it, and it's called the Charcuterie.
ah, I like that one.
Dude, my butthole puckered when you said that. Is the warehouse cold? Like, because I mean, it's cheese and, and butter
Yes,
and stuff. Is it cold
yes.
in there?
Yes,
Do we sleep in there?
the tavern is. No, you can't sleep
Oh, we
in the
fucking
warehouse.
heard you.
Yeah, we know the
Should-
tavern's there, but I mean, like, could we sleep in the cold?
Fucking. Heard
Do they use the same cold
No.
technology on the warehouse as they do on the tavern? Like,
Mm.
are the rooms like the dairy section in Costco?
You absolutely. I mean, you can try to go to the warehouse. You're fine. There is 2 very tough looking armed guards.
I wouldn't just break in. I'm like asking, like, if
If you want to
does the
ask
same-
someone, there's a dockmaster walking
does the
around.
same AC technology on the warehouse does it happen in the tavern?
Yeah.
No, probably
because
not.
Shark eatery. What about shark
charcuterie.
eatery? Is that better?
Shark eatery? That's
Yeah.
not bad. Yeah, the shark eatery.
Yeah, shark uterus is stressful.
Is it? Okay?
Are we going to the tavern? Are we going to the tavern now?
Well, yeah, whatever fucking Dave thinks, because I'm too
Oh,
scared.
yeah,
He's
Dave.
like, yeah, we should just that's pretty much the only place to go unless you want to like. They also have like little shop if you want to like browse wares, buy
Dave,
cheeses and things.
is
but they have
there
stuff?
Mhm.
is there like an underground place or person who would buy things that a regular shopkeep would not want to buy?
Like pants made out of people.
Here, not officially, but like we could go. There's sometimes colorful bunch hanging out in charcuterie. We can go there and just see what's up.
Yeah, we should find one of those.
We can go
I might
see
have wares for them.
go see Darcy. She's the bartender.
I am Stu
And,
says charcuteries. Like
Charcuteries?
I like that.
Charcuterie.
Charcuteries
Yes!
is
Where
pretty
Is it a
where
bunch of-
shark servers?
Is it a
with-
bunch of shark bitches with massive knockers?
Yeah, with tattoos on them and stuff.
It's
I
like a maid
that.
cafe, but with shark girls.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Okay.
Yes, that's what it is, Pat. You've done
Oh,
it. You've
do
created.
we? Should we get Steve to shark up before we go here? Is that?
Oh, he's trying to get a wife.
Yo.
You know what? Just because Steve doesn't want to be like recognized, I'll shark before we land. That I'll be all. Oh wait, it's only an hour though, right? Why is it only an hour,
Yeah.
Pat? All day shark me.
Maybe-
Tim did let me hybrid bear form at all
Right.
times.
Well,
Well, yeah, that's
Rules.
true.
No.
You got it was
Yeah.
a curse. It was a curse, Josh. It was a curse. Don't.
So is the shark thing.
Yes.
Brett, I'll let you last keep it up longer than an hour, but after an hour you got to start going back to making your saves to maintain control of your hunger.
Ooh, fun. Okay, I like
He's
that.
like,
yeah.
I like that.
But it,
I
and
am
it would
shark.
start with a low DC and it would escalate every hour. So the longer you
If
stay,
we-
the harder it gets.
If we feed him like a bucket of raw fish, will it drop the DC back down?
Yeah.
Like if you really start tweaking, we just be like, eat this.
Yeah. Here is an
You're like,
entire
"Yeah,
pail of
yeah."
mackerel. So you enter the tavern. It is good size. It can hold could hold maybe like 200 people, guests in it. Very seaside shanty vibes. There is some music playing. It's pretty, it's decently busy. There's an ember shell woman behind the bar. That's Darcy. You see some tough customers kind of posted up in different areas. Bouncers. There's a Minotaur. There's Moonborn Orc. There's another ember shell. You actually see sitting at the end of the bar, kind of like it's kind of an L-shaped bar, and kind of the one end. You actually see this older ember shell woman hunched over and talking to some folks, and standing behind her, just kind of looking tough, are two Wayamas that have tridents and swords and all kinds of weaponry over them. And Swanky Dave makes the beeline for that group. And she kind of looks past the person she's talking to, and you see her smile when she sees Dave, and she just kind of goes like this to the person she was talking to without saying a word, waving him away, and just kind of waving him away.
Oh yeah, Tim does that. I love it when that happens.
And Dave is like, Charlie, and she kind of gets off her stool and
they start
gives
kissing?
him a hug.
Aw.
You just hear, you hear go, put a shirt on, Dave. What are you doing? He's like, oh, Charlie, I want to, hey, it was stolen from me. I was kidnapped. Can you believe it? Someone got better of Swanky Dave. It is crazy. She's like, I don't think I do believe it there, Dave, but why don't we pour you a drink and you can tell me all about it. Oh, Dave's like, oh my God, I am so sorry. Allow me to introduce Mason. Kind of like pushes her. She goes, I think you probably know who I am. And she's like, oh yeah.
Steve ducks
Don't give
down
much of
real
your
low,
types.
and like in the background is like
Yeah.
da-da,
I
da-da.
Like,
was like, I like
that
guy.
shark fella ain't gonna cause no trouble, is Dave? Oh no, that is just Steven. He is being silly. Steven, why are you being shark person right now? This is not.
Oh my god, the music. Where's it
Oh,
coming
you
from?
see that?
Stop!
No,
Stop
it's your
fiddling with
wild
your
magic.
headphone. Okay,
This wild magic is activating.
so Dave introduces you all. This is Tempest and Indian Way.
Ashante.
And that is Steven, the Shark Man over there. He's not always Shark Man. I don't know why. I think because of name of establishment, he just thought it to be funny.
It is
But they are my buddies, and we just like daring escape and high seas battling, and we needed a place to chill out for a bit, repair some ship stuff. And I was like, we should go see my good friend Charlie and hang out at her place because it is rocking.
You did say
Yeah,
that.
we had a pretty terrible time. And been at sea for who knows how long. Some of it we were asleep, but we took down many powerful fucking pirates. 2, I think. 3.
All right. She's like, and Dave is like,
Oh my
oh,
God,
you
yeah.
know what, Charlie? I need some banana pie. That is what I need right now. And she's like,
What?
right on.
What is
So
she,
she snaps her
um,
fingers, and this giant mason jar with this yellow liquid comes
Mason-
over, and then starts getting poured into smaller mason jars.
what does
And
she
Dave
think
starts-
of the tiny dragon wearing person armor and the
Yeah,
little
I'm wearing
frog
a
wearing a
ribcage.
jaw?
Yeah, the
Like-
Nimue has a jaw on. I have a human skull or a human head on my sword
And a
because I
rib
won't go all the way
cage.
in, and I'm
Mhm.
wearing a rib cage.
Yeah.
Is she stressed out? Does she like it?
You like it?
She's just like kind of assessed. She's like, I take it uses some tough customers.
So tough.
Yeah, we're big deal, Dave. Us knowing Dave, and we have a shark person
Mhm.
and Mason. As you
Yup.
can
I'm a
tell,
martial arts expert.
yeah, he's a martial arts expert.
Fishman karate.
Yeah, he hears music.
Yeah.
In the thing. Yeah, Ashante.
Where's the?
Greetings. Here, have some banana pie. And she's referencing the liquid.
Ooh, baby, this
That
is
is something like
mine.
good.
What's it
That
smell
is
like?
Bananas.
Ooh,
Oh,
baby.
wait,
Spices.
Oh my
But,
god,
like,
it's taking me
real
back to when I was
bananas?
13.
Or
Like real bananas.
old
It's
banana?
but Dave was like, it's really, guys, it's banana hooch. It's moonshine. Very strong. Will knock you on your ass, but great. And he just like downs it.
I'm
He's like,
way too small for that.
Oh, give me 4. I can handle it.
Tempest,
You
I'm
are
pretty
so
sure you
tall.
will die.
Okay, whatever. All right, I'll
But,
take 1 then.
Yeah, it's forward, like right out the gate. It is like very banana and like sweet and spice, and then it is like grain alcohol back end. Just like
This is good.
oh yeah. If you want something maybe a little lighter, we can make you. We got full menu here.
Where's your
We
bathroom?
got, we got milk. Oh, back that way, Latrine. We
I
got
have to
milk. We
make
can
a phone
do
call.
we can do milk mixed with fruit smoothie.
That-
Make a smoothie. We make smoothies here. We got cheeses.
I
of
hate
all
that you said
kinds.
milk mixed with fruit. I know that's like a regular smoothie, but like that it's just disturbing to think about.
milk mixed with fruit. That's what I'm gonna order. That's how I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
order
like, you know how
now.
like Chinese restaurants and like the real good ones like sometimes don't translate their things correctly. It's like,
Oh
would you
yeah,
like
yeah.
milk mixed with fruit?
But we got all kinds of cheeses. We got a cheesecake. You got a butter board. You can get different flavored butters and dip bread in it.
What?
We got shredded beef sandwiches, shredded goat sandwiches. Make you a fruit plate. That's about what we can offer.
Oh, I'm in the bathroom puking my fucking soul.
I want some shredded goat.
It's real
You
spicy.
would.
The goats, because it's a little bit tougher. It's real spicy. Just the beef's more mild, but the goat's real spicy.
What's wrong with this place?
I'm gonna make up a shark fact and say that sharks can't taste spice.
That's true. That is true.
Now that's a shark fact.
Now that's a yeah. Can
That's
we
a
get the
shark
shark fact? Can we get the shark fact jingle playing right now?
Yes.
She kind
that's a
of leans
shark
over
fact.
to there's of her two, the Wayama, this bodyguards, one has a more masculine facial features, one is a little more feminine. To the more masculine presenting one, she says like, "Hey, Cheddar, go on fetch some food for us, would you please, love?"
Is the other one named Cream? Cheddar cheese
The
and
other
cream
one is
cheese?
so his real name is Soto Hamar, and the other her name is Vivi Coloma, but
With
she
the
goes by
cheddar and
Bree.
cream. Oh,
She goes
cheddar
by
and brie.
Bree.
Okay.
They don't have cheese in the Wayama cities beneath the surface. They don't have dairy. These are two Wayama who experienced cheese and fell in love with it so hard that they've devoted their life because they love cheese so much.
Like a cheese
Because it's
cult.
the best thing ever that they want to work here and look after Charlie. And
I'm gonna be real. They seem like the most normal people because
Yeah.
if I never had cheese and someone slid me
Yeah.
like a Gouda,
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't
Yeah.
ever want to go back. I don't.
word.
Never. I'm staying absolutely here. I'll do whatever. Just
Mhm.
give me more of whatever this is.
I mean, like Parmesan. It's like maybe
Agreed.
like the
Yeah, like
epitome of
imagine
all
having
food.
like you've never known cheese in your life, and then
Mhm.
someone hands you like the blackest baked mac and cheese you've ever, like soul food ass mac and cheese.
Mhm.
I would be like, do you want me to clean your entire acreage hourly? Because I'll do that. Whatever you want. You want me to kill somebody? I'll do that.
Tempest, you back from the bathroom?
Yeah, my eyes are bloodshot, sweat, both
Also, like
beet
normal.
red and pale at the same time somehow.
I feel like this is how you normally look.
True. Hey, what's up?
Truly a self insert here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Darcy, the
you
bartender,
don't wanna
she
hear
comes
it.
over with a tray of ales and starts setting them out. And Charlie is like, "Darcy, I didn't ask for this, none." And and Darcy goes, "These they're from that table. These are for your new guests, Charlie. Courtesy of Captain Silvergrin over there."
Oh, they're probably gonna try to capture us. I can't do this again.
This is
What do
Does-
they look like when we look over?
So, yeah,
no
yeah.
one's obviously looking at me.
Okay.
100%.
So
We
you look
me and him,
you
we're
look
absolutely.
you look to where she's pointing. Okay? And you see first thing you see is at this table. There's a number of people at this table, and they're kind of like glancing your way. Pretty tough looking, kind of, I don't know, could be piratey, could be sailors, or could, pretty tough looking. There's a dwarven woman, a goblin woman with an eye patch, a moonborn orc woman with tattoos over her entire left half of her body, face, arm, leg,
My God, a
a
vampire.
shirtless minotaur man who, despite having like the fur and like a beard on his head, he seems to be completely hairless.
Ooh.
So it's just like incredibly ripped bodybuilder physique beneath he looks like he's completely shaved from the neck down.
Okay.
Wayama man with one of his, Wayama have humanoid arms with hands and fingers and then two tentacles. But one of his humanoid hands is missing and replaced with a hook.
Hell yeah! Finally.
Nice.
And then you see a shorter man, shorter man. And he smiles, and you see his teeth are all made of metal, like steel, silver,
Uh-oh.
steel. Okay. And his head's
Like
been
they're
shaved.
made of metal?
Like they're
not
made of metal. Like his
grills.
teeth are metal. Oh, you don't know. Maybe,
Hmm.
like maybe it's caps over, but
Yeah, maybe when
and
we
you
make
look
better
at and you
friends,
look
we'll
at
find
this, and despite the metallic grin, despite the shaved head,
out. Mhm.
despite the clean shave, the shaved beard with her stubble, but a shaved beard, and he's got some scars that look like like three kind of parallel scars, look like a talon of something, kind of raked him across
character
the
creator
face.
Special.
Despite all that, this person looking at you is undoubtedly none other than Angus Steelbeard.
Yeah, I figured that bitch. Cause we killed him and revenanted
Oh,
him, right? Or
Is
something?
Owen here?
Wait, yeah, where the
Oh
fuck
wait,
is Owen?
wrong guy.
Where's
I was thinking of a
Owen?
different guy.
No,
Oh
yeah.
shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, is he here?
Owen?
So wait, we know that we see that it's Angus Steelbeard. Does he look? Wait, hold on. I know you just
It's Angus.
described him.
His long hair has been shaved off. His beard's been shaved off. There's just like stubble, like few days stubble. He's got this scar, and he's got metal teeth. but it is
Does-
Angus, undoubtedly
he-
Angus Steerbeard.
How when we're talking how's his skin look?
And
Does
he's
he look
just
like
smiling at you all, and he looks very weathered. He looks like very
Okay.
weathered and like.
Damn,
he's
I was
been
gonna
through
say, does he look like
Other
refreshed?
than
Like,
the other shit I just said, he looks like he's been. They all look
Bitch,
like
it's been
they've been
4
through
months.
shit.
Christ.
yeah, like that's a long
Yeah.
fucking 4 months.
As a shark, Steve says, "What's up, you stupid bitch?"
You walk over there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He's got my buddy.
He
Yeah,
holds
where's
up.
Owen?
He holds up he like raises his mug and cheers. So I want to be. You all like kind of approach.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but the food is given to us.
Hello.
I mean, the
Look
food
at
they gave.
me old friends.
What do you fucking want?
Nah. Is Owen here?
Where's
Oh
Owen?
yeah, he's here. He was in the. He's out back. He's taking a piss. He'll be back in a minute.
Oh, wait. Why is he peeing outside? I was in the
why is he-
bathroom.
there's a
taking
bathroom over
phone
there.
call. I didn't see nobody.
We're still getting used. It's been we've had a
I like to pee
we've
outside
had
too.
a time. Yeah, we've had.
Oh, it was a very call me by your name situation, huh?
I don't know what that means.
It's like a
look at you all haven't
we'll watch
changed
it later.
today. Well, you look pretty grizzly. Steve, use a shark, mate. Is that permanent?
Been a shark, dude. Didn't I shark around you?
no. I think he ran away before that.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good at running away.
Yeah, you bitch.
Yeah, that's fine. I just was. You can call it that. Yeah, I wanted to get out. I was, I already had an exit plan. I was gonna fuck off. And
Bro, your family hates you.
I,
Are they still
I hate
alive?
them.
Yeah.
I hate them. I'm sure someone's still. I mean, I assume you won. Ainsley's dead. Then
Yeah, did we kill her or did we push her as a
No.
metal thing to the bottom
Yeah,
of the
they turned
ocean? I
her- they
forget
turned
what-
her
she
into a
was
metal
inanimate.
bitch.
She was no longer animated.
Yeah, I think she died. They turned her into a metal bitch, and then we pushed her
Yeah.
into the ocean. And then they were like, "Well, fuck, we didn't think about that."
Yeah. As there's an empty chair, so like kind of where you all walk up to the table in the gap, there's an empty chair, and as you're standing there, you hear this voice behind you go, "You're blocking my seat."
Is it Owen?
And you turn around, and what you see is a young moonborn orc man who looks like he's been taking steroids and lifting weights and eating 6 pounds of steak for 4 years. But it's in the face. You see it's Owen,
What the
Oh
fuck?
and he's
God.
shirtless.
Look at
Damn.
you. Owen,
Bro.
Oh.
Is he on roids?
Oh,
tell me about your stack,
it's
bro. What
you.
the fuck?
She's like, "Oh,
You're like the kid from Reboot.
Steve."
Bro, holy shit. What's up? And I give him like
from reboot.
I go in for an elbow high five.
He does not. He leaves you hanging.
I just hit him on the arms then.
Oh,
You,
don't
ta-
be rude.
you take
You take
You
40
hasn't
points.
even
of
been
you
gone
take
for
2
that
bludgeoning
long.
damage for hitting his rock hard
Oh
physique.
my god.
He's like,
Ow.
excuse me, and he is absolutely like peak Schwarzenegger in the 80s, jacked.
Hell yeah.
So
Why are you
Can't
so
put his
big?
arms down.
so
because he's so big.
Angus
Yeah.
is like,
I go to do
Yeah,
the,
so I
the
guess-
son of a bitch thing and he breaks my arms.
yes, Angus is like, so help me out here. How many years? How long has it been for you all?
What?
How long has it been for
Week?
you all?
Since the
Wait,
battle,
like-
3.5 months ish.
Oh, that's really nice.
What,
nice.
4
Has it only been
months?
that long?
4 months maybe?
Yeah, So for us, it's been 4 years, mate.
Wow, yes.
Right.
What?
You sound crazy right now, but I like it. What happened?
So
to
you remember the mists? You've sailed through the mists? You know
Yeah,
the
we
mist
did
hall?
that.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty easy. It was fun.
Yeah.
Nothing happens
We
in there, yeah.
thought we thought we'd duck in there. We was getting chased by some pirates.
Uh-huh. Classic.
And we sailed pleasantly. I had the whole crew. Owen was an unexpected. Quartermaster Rosemary was an unexpected addition to the crew. I had a crew and a ship ready to go. I was gonna fuck off and just kind of bop around the
It
shores
was like call
and
me
say
by your name.
goodbye. But we had to go into the mists, and then the longer you're in there, time can get a little weird.
Oh.
We could never find a way out.
Sounds
We
like
did
you
find
didn't
this-
give any teeth to that teeth guy.
Oh, yes.
Did you meet Teeth Man?
Jasper? Where do you think? Yeah. I gambled away all my teeth trying to get
Oh,
that fucking
damn, what a-
candle, and I
Damn.
didn't win a single
Damn.
time. So he had to make
Damn,
me
not a
new
single
teeth.
time? Don't you
Not
have
a
like
single
40 of them bitches
time.
in there? Damn.
Damn.
Bro, we
And
won like
then-
the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, how good for you. Lovely. Yeah. It was fucking hell. I don't think you understand what it took to survive in there for 4 years in the mists. There's things in there that make your little friend Jasper seem like the sweetest, cuddliest little thing in the world.
So
It
you
was a
guys
sweet little
were
cuddliest thing though.
in all. Wow. Wow, you were there for 4 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Steve leans over to Eck and is just like, yo, like, watch out, like, hyperbolic time chamber shit here.
Yeah, time chamber.
They're gonna be so much stronger than us now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah,
look at
we's,
Owen and I'm like, he's probably not very fast.
So I got, some of my crew, they're still stationed on the ship looking after it for us.
Was that the spooky
Mm.
ship with the?
Yeah.
Okay.
They's looking after it. Yeah.
The skeleton
They're
mannequins.
they're taking after the ship for us. That
Sure,
was
sure.
nice of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They always offer to do that. That was They may have gone. They all might have gone a little touchy or a little off the rocker a bit. Yeah. But yeah,
we
this is
just
my
saw
crew.
skeletons on
Owen,
there. With those
Tell you
three?
what, for being such a scrawny little wimp, when he first joined us, Owen has risen through the ranks and is me number 2 quartermaster of the ship. That boy, when he learned to tap into his rage, that lad right there, scariest motherfucker I've ever seen.
Yeah, black people are like that, X says.
But we
As
also
if-
got to the dwarven one. He goes, "This is Donna." We got Donna the monster. We call her. We
Hello.
got Freddy Fangs, the goblin woman with the eye patch. We got Matilda. That's the moonborn orc woman with the tattoos.
Hello.
We got Burke. That's the minotaur, and Nolo.
Oh, they are
the
like
Wayama.
snug in this booth then, because everybody
Yeah.
sounds really big except for like one.
Yeah. So yeah, we just recently got out. We was chasing this like weird ship that had was colored blue and red and whatnot. And,
Oh motherfuck!
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah, we recently got out, and it was
What?
great.
Why were you?
We
what
tried
do
to
you
like
mean about
signal to
that?
them that we wanted to meet them. We were so grateful, but they fled away from us.
Wait, what?
We was trying to do the eye signs, right? And we was like, we're thrilled to meet you,
Why?
because we were able to follow them out of the mists.
Oh. Well, that was
saw
us.
we saw the candle.
That was
That
Yeah,
us.
was
you-
you. That's your shit.
you've seen our shit. You've seen our
scheme-
shit.
Not with that
Owen
color
knows
scheme.
our ship.
Oh no, they didn't see it with the color scheme.
Not with the colors.
Hasn't Owen seen it?
No,
Not
Has he
not
not?
since
Colors.
not
Oh.
since Topher got that color scheme done on it.
Yeah, so they
Oh.
wouldn't have
Yeah.
known that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
us.
that
Also,
was
you
us.
remembered
That's us.
Topher translated what they were saying is we want to kill and eat you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
If the back in that episode, and he's like, they were saying we were saying we were thrilled to meet you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you might need to. You gotta re-Google that. Google
Okay.
Translate.
Yeah, the mists fucked it up, and it sounded like you wanted to eat us, so we ran away. But I guess it worked out, so you're welcome.
So what's been
Owen,
going on?
you can come back to the crew now. I guess is what I'm hearing.
I wonder probably wants to go home.
And you still have so
probably
much to learn
should.
from Steve.
Wait,
Steve,
Owen was
you
a
know what? You know
child.
what though?
No,
Yeah,
he's like a
I-
teenager, so he's like 20 now. He's like
Okay.
But like he has parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they think
Not
he.
here.
Wait, they don't think he's dead. It's only been a month.
It's only been months, like
Yeah.
a month or two,
You,
I guess.
you definitely should get. Wait, hold on.
What?
Do we have a special scroll that connects us to the game guild? There, what's his name? Kenton.
Yeah, you can talk to Kenton.
So we
yeah.
have to tell Kenton to tell his
Okay.
parent. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull out that, and I'm gonna draw a picture of Owen as a stick figure, then an arrow, and then Owen as a giant, as like a Patrick sized thing, and then is alive, and then
Okay.
like in Times New Roman font type out everything that they just explained to us.
Okay. You just hear back, and it's written, but you can hear it in like Kenton's voice. You hear, "Holy shit!"
He paid extra for the sound package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you should totally like get Angus to help you figure out like clear names or something.
How'd that?
He writes back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Angus.
is
Just
like,
write-
so like, what's been going
write
on with
K.
you lot? So you like big heroes. You stopped.
No,
You killed all my folks and my
no.
family.
Someone
and-
used your plan, you dick, to frame us somehow. So we've been on the run this whole time.
Oh, that sucks for you, huh?
Yeah, we've had it pretty bad.
I feel like that was your
Uh,
plan initially, and it worked essentially.
Yeah. So I guess you feel
we
good
did.
about yourself.
Oh no, we did. We was trying to frame the Apple Downs,
Uh-huh.
and we did the poisoning. Of
But
the
you bought all
men,
that
and
merch.
right? Because we was gonna frame you in the Apple Downs,
Oh yeah, us too. Yeah. So okay.
but somehow everyone thought it was you all, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah,
it's just
pretty much.
bullshit.
Yeah. Sounds like they fucked you over too, mate.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
sucks. How much is you worth?
Nah, we're good. We got Mason.
You couldn't
That's
afford
true.
it.
Yeah.
I feel like Mason's word trumps the law. Like he's just gonna be
Yeah.
like, "No, they're cool."
Yeah. Yeah, the cult of personality. Yeah, we're here to do some business and then pick up a cannon, and then we might just fucking go back and be like, bitch, we didn't do it. But it's probably just like the government looking for a patsy, and I don't like that. So the truth doesn't seem
Yeah.
important to them.
But I don't know. Our plan to just kind of keep sailing west. But
Yeah.
we heard about this place. We haven't had cheese in 4 fucking years.
Cheese is
I'm
good.
finna fuck
Cheese
my
is good.
guts all up.
Yeah, get fucked
It's
up.
gonna
man.
be worth.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth it. I'm
Well,
gonna
you're
be
a dwarf,
spending-
right? I don't
I'm
think
gonna be
that'll work.
spending 8 hours in the latrine
Let's
later, but it's gonna be worth it.
go.
I'm gonna try every kind of cheese they got here.
Yes. Totally.
Yeah, did you see that thing
Yeah.
where like if you don't eat cheese for like a month, then you become lactose intolerant? Like,
What?
yeah, if you have
Okay.
no milk products for like a whole month, it just happens.
What the fuck?
That's ghetto.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't
So
like
these
that.
guys are
I
fucked.
didn't know because
Well, I guess I have
Yeah.
half and half most days.
Yeah, I have dairy a lot, so I'm lactose intolerant just because I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be, but
No.
it didn't
I
happen
love
one day.
lactose. I can crush some cheese.
So you could tell them that you planned on framing us and that we didn't do it. That I don't know how that would work, but because they wouldn't trust you because you're an evil son of a bitch.
True.
But
Are you
hey,
still
you are.
evil? It's been 4 years. People can change.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
point.
you
Did you change?
He didn't kill Owen.
You didn't kill
I
Owen.
mean, I think I've got more deadly.
That's good.
Oh yeah, but like so have I, like hacha, you know? But
Yeah.
like, are you like a jerk? Because you were a jerk. We hated you.
Yeah.
Why was it? You was way more scarier as a shark. Last I remember you, you seem like got like a Professor Hulk thing going on here. He was like,
I've been trying not to eat people. Like it's not great to like eat your friends. Sorry, Owen, about that one time.
Yeah. Oh,
You know?
I saved
you
him.
don't
I
have to
saved
be
him
afraid.
today.
I honestly forgot about that. I've wrestled with eldritch horrors that you can't fathom.
Oh.
I don't
Hey,
know.
and
I
like
can't-
more
Alright.
power to you.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
How
he's like an
eldritch.
edge lord. Damn it.
I feel like you can't just say that. Like I need at least one example of an eldritch horror behind my imagination. You know?
A
Mhm.
demon
don't-
squid
how is he
with
gonna-
30 tentacles and 40 eyes
I could
and 3
imagine
mouths.
that. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Oh dang, we killed a Mimethus once.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like it just feels like I don't know, apples to oranges, I guess. But
Yeah.
like chill. You know, I love you, but like you need to bring it down a notch.
One time we had to fight a school of 137 flying undead piranha.
Shit. Wow.
I like that.
Okay.
That sounds bad, and I feel for you. I do.
Yeah, that sucks. Owen would probably
Couldn't
take it
even
down a
eat-
bit when he
couldn't
sees his
even
parents.
eat them afterwards because they were undead and the flesh would have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick
I
and-
would-
Oh, that sucks,
That
bro.
sucks.
Okay.
Is that an orc thing?
I feel for you.
Are you are you gonna
I mean, I guess.
join
I
us
mean,
again? I guess because you're
I mean,
Steve's
does a
disciple.
Well, we
would
can't go back.
oh,
We can't take him back home.
you're talking to Owen. Owen's like, honestly, I haven't thought. I've spent so much time with these. This is my family. It feels like now we've been through so much. I
Oh,
don't know how I
weird.
go
I
back
lean
to
over
that
to Eck
life.
and I'm like, I think that's called Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Are you sure? Like they kidnapped you.
I mean, no, I mean it wasn't intentional.
Oh, your
I
parents
was
know you're alive, by the way. I told them that.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Eck. I I should maybe visit my mother, check in
Yes.
on her. I don't know how I go back to that life though. I think I'm born for the sea and adventure. Also,
God,
I
what if my
mean-
brother's like this? Oh God.
That whips. Like I'm happy for you. But like, do you think you could like at some point, you know, if you stop by one of the main towns, you could like help us out and be like, yo, those guys are chill. They didn't
Yeah.
do a plot against the, you know, because
How do I
everyone
know they
hates
didn't
us
do
right
it?
now.
Angus like, I mean, I don't know. I guess it'd be pretty big if I come back and it's like, oh no, they didn't do it. I was trying to frame them. Then what? Then I get fucking strung up and
Yeah, that's
beheaded
likely.
for
Yeah,
it.
probably.
I
Oh,
mean,
like don't be like you or you know, you have siblings you can scapegoat. Dead
Yes.
siblings. Like put it
Yes.
on the dead
yeah,
ones.
Yes, say it.
what is
Yeah,
it?
you're
Is there
smart.
any way we could tie into? Can we fuck up them apple downs if we were to work together for this?
I would love nothing more.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate those guys.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that'd be fun.
I'm not opposed to a plan if it meant taking them fuckers down. I mean, all we wanted to do was take over the criminal enterprises, and they was being real bitches about it.
Yeah.
I'm as someone who had a lot of deep thoughts about you taking over your family is really bad at taking over a criminal enterprise in
I
a
do
way that
think-
wins over the townspeople,
Yeah.
which would have helped you.
Yeah. I do think we underestimated the nuances of that endeavor. We're just kind of used to being the big shits in town as we've been in the
Yeah.
mainland for hundreds of years. So, yeah.
Yeah, you needed
Oh,
to
yeah.
rally the people behind you because if the Apple Downs are Target or Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
you need the mom and pop shops on your side to help
Mm.
like up
Yeah, the
like,
Apple Downs actually somehow had like a good rep.
Yeah.
So like you guys fucked that
You
up
guys
so
really
Yeah,
fucked
that
bad.
was your
so
issue. That's
bad.
one of your many issues.
Yeah.
So
I obviously wasn't very good at being a criminal boss.
and
Are
your
you good at
sister
being
seemed
a-
like the devil.
man.
She's fucking pure evil, mate. Yeah. Yeah, my whole family like worships like a dark demon god thing, right?
Whoa, what?
Well, that
Yeah.
in itself isn't inherently evil.
I know we've been
Like
talking
that-
for a while.
So wait, what happened to the like the statue in the bottom of the big fortress?
I don't know
We
what you're
didn't
talking
go
about.
that. We didn't go
We
into
blew-
the bottom
we
of the
blew the
fortress.
whole
We
thing
blew a
up.
hole in it and
I
sunk
don't
it.
know. Shit.
Oh, okay. I hope it didn't break. So like
I don't know.
whatever there's in those fortresses we do in Endeavor. So like Skova Yorn is this like evil god that has a pact with my family and gives us a lot of our power, right?
Yeah.
But like we get these
Uh-huh.
like demigod, these like demonic demigods, the children of Skova Yorn, and they like trap them in these statues, and we go out and they kind of like
Oh.
get power to the ships. So like there was like a demon child of like in that ship in the whole
Like a
bottom
tiefling.
hold, the
Uh-huh.
little
Yeah,
temple
he's
down
probably
there.
he's probably out now or something.
That's great. It's not good. I mean, as long as it didn't break, he might just be at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, he's probably down there with that robot.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
I mean, unless
Uh,
he dredged him up.
We've been talking for a while now, and I maybe my ears are clogged from throwing up so much, but I haven't heard you say sorry or my bad or any of those words. That's kind of what I'm focused on right now.
You know, I'm not sorry. You was trying to play both sides against each other. Don't act like you wasn't.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there were two villainous sides. Like
As is
you
our
guys
American
both
right.
sucked.
You guys
Were
are
they not
evil
also trying to do
criminals.
the same thing to us?
Yeah, like
Evil
Yeah, but
criminals.
I'm evil. I'm a bad guy.
also,
That's what-
how many of your bitches kept blowing holes in our house?
Yeah.
One hole, one time.
Okay, well that's what we were asking. Are you? It's been 4 years. Steve asked you if you were a bad guy still, and you said I've changed and I'm stronger. Legally, you didn't answer, and now you just said you're a bad guy. Owen,
I
I
mean,
I,
I
have to
don't-
put my foot down. You can't hang out with him anymore.
Oh, it's like, make me.
Owen, over here right now, Mister. Okay.
He stands up. He's got like 4 inches on you and probably at like 100 pounds.
On
It-
Tempest?
300,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know shit.
Oh yeah, Tempest is probably only like I think
Yeah.
Tempest and Eck weigh the same.
He's like,
Tempest is like
Make
6'8". Tempest is so tall and gangly.
maybe he's not as tall as Tempest then, but he's just huge now. So Aang's like, I mean, look, I just want to kind of like find adventure, do my own thing. I do have a bit of a soft spot for throwing a wrench in the works of them Apple Downs. If I could bring them all crashing down
Apologize.
as I went out. To who?
Us, you bitch. And thank you, Owen, for
for
standing
what?
up to move to our side.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's like, oh, I'm. Wait, for which part?
All of
I
it.
apologize.
You freaking what's the word? Blackmailed us.
Yeah,
You
that.
lied to us. You
I did that.
let your goons and henchmen run
Yeah,
rampant
you're gooners.
and broke our fucking house.
I did
And
that, yeah.
you are complicit in the framing job of us, because I'm sure they found some
Yeah.
of the evidence, I suppose, if there is any evidence. And your intentions were nasty.
That's all true.
Nasty
Yeah.
boy.
Nasty boy.
Does it mean anything if I say the words to you, but I don't really mean it in my heart?
Oh, and this is no role model for you. You're a nice young boy, and this is a very bad guy.
Captain
Would it-
Silvergrin has saved my life 3 times.
So
Okay, I saved your life a couple times.
Yeah, we saved your life a couple times.
Who got you guys out of the mist?
Mm.
And we got so that is 3. It's in a total of 3
Owen
times
turns
we've
it
saved your life.
to he's like, she's got a point, Cap.
Yeah. I saved you from Steve. I saved him from something else. I think we were under attack and Owen was there and I helped him get out. And then we got him out of the thing.
Mm.
Bang. So I've also saved you 3 times. We as a group have saved you 3 times.
Right,
What
so
did he buy us? He bought us ale?
Yeah, I bought you around.
Okay. I'm gonna bring all the ales back and put them on the table. Be like, we don't want these if you're not sorry.
Hey, what?
Okay. I said I was willing to help if it meant like. So should we talk like a plan to go back and like fuck
A
up? the
plan
Apple
for you to
Downs, clear your
apologize
names?
and
Just
say that you're
apologize.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'll
but you have
take
to
it.
mean
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
You have to mean it.
And I reach for the drink. Okay, fine.
I'm making a
I
performance
whack your
check.
hand with my tail.
Ow!
You have to mean it.
I rolled a 2 on a performance check.
You have to
Steve
be nice
responds and is like, apology accepted. You seem like a great guy.
You seem like you have a good heart.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
crying in my mask.
You can't do off-camera bits.
It's like
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Because we just
We're
did,
allowed.
bitch. We're allowed.
I think we did that on
This is-
camera.
This is America.
I don't remember anymore.
This is America. Yeah, he has to mean it. I smack Tempest's hand
Ow.
with my tail. He has to mean it.
I'm sorry.
Does he mean it? Do I need to roll an insight?
Can I assist?
You lot were at least. Tell you what, you lot for not for nothing. You're entertaining,
Hell yeah.
and there's so many boring fuckers in this world.
I got a 17 on my
So
insight.
I think
Do
in
believe him?
another timeline we could have been actually pretty decent mates.
Mhm.
I rolled a 17. Do I believe
a
him?
timeline where I wasn't born to a demon worshipping criminal family, hell bent on domination and enlisting exploiting you to our own endeavors. We could have
You're-
been mates.
You're free of them now, though, right?
Next door.
So, like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
reborn. Free.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm Captain Silvergrin now.
Yeah.
Oh, because the teeth,
So-
because you lost your teeth to Jasper. That's right.
Yeah. So you're reborn now. We're in a new timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what would you? So what's the plan? How are we doing it? So just so you know,
Beer.
the Apple Downs, they got like Faustino, he lives in the Grove. They got kind of free. They got like a penthouse in the city of England and Port, but they got this like up in Ireland. They got this huge orchard that's like a beachside orchard. They call it the Grove. Big palatial mansion and estate.
Palatial mansion.
Palatial.
I look at it. A fellatio mansion.
It's like a kind
I
of.
did not. No,
it's
I
like
did not say that. I
a-
did not
it's
say
like a
that. I did not say that. I did not say
mansion.
that.
Yeah, no, I went to a palatial party once. It was pretty crazy.
Palatial.
I don't think that's how you spell it.
Isn't that what I said? Is it the same?
think
as-
I'm confused.
I think it starts with an
I haven't had
F.
a book in 4 years. It is. That is how you spell it, by the way. So fuck you, Brett.
Well, no, I believe you spelled it correctly. I believe you spelled it correctly. I did. So what it?
Huh?
Is that one of those words that it's the same word but means different things?
No,
Like gum and gum?
palatial, resembling a palace and being spacious and splendid.
Okay.
Or getting your dick fucking.
Or
just
getting your
chomped on.
dick
That's
mouth on.
that's
Just
with an F.
fucking-
Fellatio.
We have this conversation
Palatial
in
and
character.
fellatio. Very different words.
Okay, but hold on. We're
Knocked
having this
off
conversation
5,000.
in. Does Owen crack? Does he like
Yeah.
laugh at this? Does he giggle?
Is it, you remember the good
Roll
times?
wisdom save. Because he's trying to be so tough right now. Does he kind of like shit? They're funny.
He just is doing this.
Because we did this shit all the time with Owen. Like, you gotta know.
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
is he coming back? Is his edgelord? Is his hot topic phase
Does he,
breaking?
like-
a
He
little?
laughs. He gives a little chuckle. It's just his whole body just like heaving.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before we do any bullshit, okay, here's the deal. I don't want to make any plans for these apple downs right now. I have to figure out how to sell like the leather goods that I made
Yeah.
and maybe this skull because I think this guy had a bounty.
Oh,
on
is
it.
that clothing made out of a person?
Yes.
We'll
You
buy
want some?
that. Hell yeah. We got this money. We got no fucking use for it.
Oh yeah.
Miss,
Do you want to buy? You want to buy stuff and you can make pants out of it, or you can pay me to make the pants out of it?
We could trade you some gold bullion.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Wait, I said that like too long. Sorry.
no, no. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because then Owen gets
Go
in trouble.
bouillon. Can I see it?
I don't know.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because then Owen is going to get roped in. We don't want to deal with that.
Never mind.
I was like, the DC is 10 if you want them to be in.
No,
I have a
don't-
thought about the bullion that you. Well, let's talk about it later. But remind me that I have a
Okay.
thought about it.
Yeah, I don't want to give them the bullion so that these people chase after Owen and them, and
No.
then because no. I
Yeah,
wanna-
Owen is officially their human shield. Like, I can't hurt these guys.
yeah, we can't have Owen involved. I think that before we have any plans, I need to sell my leather goods. Owen needs to go visit the family so that he could become a whole person in these 4 years. Much needed emotional release
Mhm.
that needs to happen. And then we can.
I
regroup.
love. This is like the exact opposite of the plot line from Rime of the Frost Maiden with that shithead that wouldn't go home.
Yeah,
Like, I
Yeah, he-
love Owen.
yeah. He hated his mom so bad. He's like, I hate that bitch. She kept like asking
Oh,
me if
yeah.
I wanted dinner and like buying me clothes, and I was like, fucking bitch. And we were like, damn, dude, like, what the fuck?
I don't remember what you guys are talking about, which is really fun.
There was,
It was
there
one
was
of our like little quests. There was a mom whose son had joined one of the cults. or
Yeah.
whatever.
the mom was boning. Yeah, the mom was boning. Man,
I
you
love that guy.
Role played him
banged
as
his
like, the
mom.
most. Yeah, you role playing. It was like the most annoying little shit in the
He
world.
was such a little bitch.
I don't
too.
remember
Yeah.
that. I remember him being pretty.
His mom was a widow.
It was so
Oh yeah,
funny.
Mittens totally hooked up with his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Min took
Yeah.
his mom a lot, and it was always
His
so
was
funny.
dead.
I think he was.
Yeah,
pretty
Min was his
cool.
stepdad, and we kept being like,
The
"Bro, go home."
dancing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like, "No, I don't want to go home. She's gonna offer me milk and like
Love.
give me
Good,
birthday
treat you
gifts."
well.
It's like she's a
Bitch.
really good mom, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. She cared about what I was doing. Fuck her. And
Yeah,
we were
what was
like,
that guy's name? I love that guy.
it was very funny. But yeah. Lots of things need to happen before we can make operational plans to go do that. Also, Mason probably wants to come too.
Mm-hmm.
He always up. He's like, "Hey, what's up, my new best friends? What are we doing? This
They're
is
your
fun.
best friends?
I'm like a outlaw adventurer now. Hey,
You're not
Yeah,
an
we're the-
outlaw,
we're-
Mason.
we're the crew.
You
of
have
Boat
you
Two."
have a good heart, truly.
He puts his arm around you guys.
Is he? Is he?
We're the
in it
crew of Boat
unofficially
2.
part of our crew now? Can we
Is
put him
he-
on
I
our
think
own
he
radar.
is. I think Mason is a little lost at the moment and trying to kind of realign.
Oh my god, his eyes are probably still
himself.
so puffy from crying.
About his boyfriend. I mean,
Yeah, about his
roommate.
boyfriend. Yeah, I mean, or best friend, his gal pal.
Yeah, he did just attack and like obliterate a connected ship to Sunhold. Depending on how that's gonna play in the public eye, he doesn't have
They
his
don't know
focus group.
because his
Yeah.
camera guy wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. There's
Oh
a
my God.
shit ton of evidence of what happened there.
But they would have
Is
saw his
there,
camera guy
though?
There's
die.
floating
Oh my God.
wreckage and yeah.
So like, where can I sell this shit?
Yeah.
Do you want pants made out of a person, bro?
I mean, yeah, I kind of do. What? And no, who? Donna, the dwarf woman, she's like, "Oh, right, there's like lovely. I watched some of that. How's it? Yeah. I'm
Okay.
always ruining me clothes, so I always need clothes.
Yeah.
Those are scary clothes.
Having a
Okay.
person outfit would kind of suit your
Oh
spooky
yeah,
vibe.
because Donna can like transform. Donna got cursed while we was in this, and Donna can like transform into like this.
Oh,
that's
like
what we call
him?
her.
It's kind
I
of
point to
She's
Steve.
way scarier. She's way scarier.
I want to be him so bad.
So okay. I can't make them stretch, but maybe I can.
Can you turn them into like shorty shorts, like hot pants?
Like hot pants, a skeleton hot pants.
That would look
Yes.
good. Yeah, that would look.
I
pretty
need
good.
I need your measurements.
All right. So you can do that. That can be an off screen. You can go ahead. Sure.
You guys are gonna hear so much more scraping over the next.
Huar Malfoon. That's the guy. Huar Malfoon.
Huar. Yeah, the little.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
right,
hated that bitch.
Wawawar.
Yeah,
I think the one I think you should leave. Come here, you little fuck.
he was such a little dildo the whole time. It was
That's
so
alright.
He
funny.
sucked.
I don't remember it. But okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was so funny. Easily our favorite, least favorite.
Yeah.
So
It was like,
you
who
got
are? God damn it!
Angus Silvergrin. Now you got Owen, their crew. They seem to just be trying to enjoy. It's like this weird combination of they're trying to just kind of enjoy themselves, but also they are extremely traumatized
Deep PTSD.
and dangerous.
like,
Yeah.
Someone like puts
Um,
their cup down too hard and they like
Yeah.
tense up super bad. When we go back to our table, does Owen look at an empty seat longingly?
Honestly, at this moment, no.
No.
Maybe a few glances, furtive glances. Because when you think for him, for his perspective, he spent a couple of weeks with you all,
Yeah.
and he spent 4 years with this group.
I
from
don't
his
know.
perspective.
That's not my
I don't
opinion.
know.
That's not how. I
But
see
we
it.
were the first
Yes.
crew that.
I think what's probably always gonna stick in Owen's mind is being hunkered down by an insane Steve and then a tiny platinum dragon
Mhm.
like doing the crucifixion on Steve's hands and pinning him to the ground to save him. I think that's probably gonna be like, damn, that little dragon dude saved my ass.
Yes.
Yeah, you never forget your first.
Yes.
You never get your first time a dragon saves you. So I feel like he probably, and then like also us being utterly ridiculous. He was probably over there like, damn, I miss laughing.
Yeah. See, we're
Also
goofy.
Birdie, just
same.
generally.
So there
Yeah.
will always be, I'm sure, a soft spot in his heart. Yeah, it's kind of like it is like sex. Like with you all, it didn't last that long.
Okay,
it
I
was
didn't do
kind of
that. He was a
awkward,
child.
but it was. But then he found a meaningful long-term relationship.
So it was like Call Me by Your Name. You keep doing this to me.
He means with the group.
Okay, if Patrick, your homework, you need to watch Call Me by Your Name and then come back to me, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I guess this was exactly like fucking Call Me by Your Name.
So really, you have this moment of you can get the ship. I'm not gonna, the ship fixed, mended up,
Mhm.
the bone ship. Mason seems kind of unsure of what to do. He would totally hang out with you all if you let him for a little while longer.
Yeah, he can ride with us. I feel like he's been
Yeah.
crying.
So they
a lot.
can
That's
link
fine.
up.
He's our bro.
Dave is probably gonna want to try and link up with his own crew and get at some point.
That's fair,
Get his
that's
ship
fair.
back. Yeah, you all have a lot. So you've got Angus and them, they don't really have any plans. They're just kind of like, we're just kind of going where the wind blows us. He had said he's willing to maybe help you clear your names if it means taking down the Apple Downs in the process.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making that lady shorts.
Yep, you're making
of
Donna the
Braylock.
monster some shorts, some Braylock shorts. You're making Donna the Eck is making Donna the monster some Braylock shorts. That's a sentence.
Yep. And I'm doing a special type of weaving pattern that gives it 4-way stretch.
Nice.
So,
So
when
it won't.
she
So when
monsters
she like
it
hulks
won't-
out, it won't. It
it'll
won't
actually
slip off?
stretch.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's been needing that.
Yeah, I feel like Tempest probably is not paying attention. I feel like Steve absolutely hates seeing me like weaving flesh.
It's disturbing. I hate it.
Steve hates it.
That's like bad guy behavior. Steve says that. He's like, that's not bad guy behavior.
I mean,
And
he
I
tried
think
to
he's
kill us.
talking about me taking too much of the fondue, which we've ordered at our table. It's like, hey, get some of your own fondue.
That's
You could have
You're
ordered
like-
You're
fondue.
using all the good dippers. It's like, who wants to dip apples in cheese? I don't want the apples. Like
Oh
you're,
my God.
you're taking all the good dippers, like the
You want
bread.
to talk about? I
and
think you
chips.
should leave. It's Tempest doing the like eating the nachos bit or whatever.
Yeah.
With the fondue dippers at
They got a
Steve.
rule.
Steve
Yeah.
is, and I think that Steve is also talking to Tempest. So I'm just over here looking at the two of them, and I'm like,
no, it's you. This the flesh.
And I go back to double dipping and using my hands a little bit to get.
Oh
I
my
dropped it.
God.
reaching.
No, use your fingers.
I dropped
roll
it.
a
What was I
con
supposed to
save.
do?
Roll a con save. It's hot.
I have acid resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, he does.
18 on the die.
So minus
uh,
four.
wet
So I
20.
rolled a 2, but because you're resistant, you only take 1 damage of the
Hell
hot,
yeah,
hot,
which
hot
is
cheese.
none because Steve gave me a good pep talk this morning.
Yeah.
Ow! And I try 9 more times before I
Kevin.
lose my temp HP. Ow!
God damn. Anyway.
Ow!
You're basically use the forks, bro. There's use the long forks. They got these long skinny.
You do it for me. I don't understand.
Okay, I mean, okay.
The Tempest is trying to use them like Nemoy's trying to use them like chopsticks. Steve is
Yeah,
like,
Does Nimue burn her tongue on accident trying to
Goodbye with that chant.
lick the cheese, put the cheese in
That
there?
was so
yeah,
funny.
and then she summons her echo to try to lick the cheese to see if she can feel it.
I'm putting him on blast for you have to be here live to see this awesomeness. Chat if you're listening to it at home, Brett's wearing this shark mask. And
Sam came in because she has a play date to go take Ellis to,
Sam.
and she wanted to kiss me goodbye.
Give him a kiss! Kiss
Kiss!
him!
Yes,
Kiss him!
kiss,
Kiss
kiss,
him!
yes.
Alice, you want to kiss Dad goodbye with the shark?
Oh,
God is so big.
No thanks.
well, this hair got dark.
Bye.
Yeah,
Someone's
remember
gonna
that was
clip
the one.
that. Someone's gonna clip that.
That's the best thing I've seen all day.
Just
This
though
is
her
why we're
face,
the
Brett,
best show on
when
Twitch.
she opened the door and just saw what was happening.
This is the commitment to the bitment. Is all I'm saying.
Brett, quit roasting me in the chat.
I
yeah,
can't. That's like the basis of our friendship.
I know. So you have a lot, yeah, and you've got all that pending business, which you don't have to do, but back in Smolder Cove.
No. The whole reason we came here, the marks on
cheese.
the money.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Buy
We need to.
and
Yeah.
buy
Well, it was
cheese.
mainly a place like the yeah. hmm
It wasn't that she can do it, or that we would meet somebody here that could do it.
That she might know somebody.
Okay. So we definitely want to at
It's
least
like a safe
entertain
port
that.
to like get repaired and get the information from the next person.
Yeah. So
And
we're
maybe
gonna
get somebody
do all that.
Okay. So yeah, we'll probably like meet up with Dave after eating our fill of cheese and trying to get Owen to come with us. And
Yeah,
hopefully
we're
that
just-
works.
you know,
It seems like it might not. And then yeah, we'll do business after this. But we have to go to the communal outhouse and hold hands during doo-doo
Oh,
time.
I hate that.
Oh yeah, we have to hold hands and pee.
Mhm. Nimue, since we ate so much cheese, you can join us now. Usually I exclude you, and that's not very nice of me. But
We can all hold hands and pee.
yeah. Straight doo doo.
We're duking
Hey
over
Pat.
here.
Oh wait,
Mhm.
so wait, are we leaving? I can't breathe anymore in there.
I can't breathe.
Wait, so where are we
Are we
going? What
doing
are we
this
doing?
now?
Yeah. Well, let's get the fucking see if we can find a trader, right? That's like because
Yeah, we're trying to find somebody.
off screen. We
Okay.
can set up the repair the ship shit, right?
So what to
Yeah.
yeah. We'll say while this whole exchange was happening, Dave was just chatting it up with Charlie. You were all talking in English, sort of, and he comes back when you guys leave from Angus and go sit down at like your own table. He kind of comes up. He's like, "So who is that, guys? What's that? What's the story there? You know them guys?
Yeah, they got lost in the mists for 4 years at a time.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks, buddy.
Yeah.
It's like a whole
It's
"call
really
me by
rough.
your name" thing.
Does
Oh, I know that
Dave
reference.
know
That's
who
a
these
great
guys
play.
are though?
No,
See, Dave gets it.
I love that play.
Yeah, so they're like being really rude to us, but it's fine, whatever. So it is part of our grander revenge plot that we're all about. But it's kind of weird because he's sort of in the revenge plot, but he's sort of like chaotic and tangential the whole thing. And now Owen won't leave him, so we don't want any collateral Owen damage. It's so confusing. But yeah, it's part of one of the gangs that freaking embezzled from us and shit.
Embezzle.
So like I was asking Charlie about like the stuff
Yeah,
we're trying to
wink.
unload, the yeah,
Wink.
the special merchandise that we would like to maybe offload sooner rather than later. And so she knew a couple places. It would be the easiest thing would be go to the Glittering Keys, big long island chain where like pirates all hang out. Problem is, they would not like we are forbidden from bringing. I got like a spot there, but we're from bringing enchanted gold to there because it's like too much heat. If you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's supposed to be like safe haven for pirate folk. That's the closest. Apparently, there is we'll have to sell a bit west, go back down by Smolder Cove, then keep going west a little bit. In there's this area of like shallows where like ocean not too deep, lots of like sunken islands, kind of like raised, and there is a really small, way underwater Wayama town sort of outpost. There's a lot of like more fringe Wayama folk who
Ooh, that
aren't like
sounds
part of
fun.
like yeah. Apparently there she's writing down some notes for me, some details to us. It's like we got to go to a special island, and then they can get transportation down underneath water to the little outpost there, and then she'll give us all the right names to ask, words to say, names to
Are they
ask
gonna
for if we want to do this thing.
disenchant or just like swap the gold out?
No, basically they like take it off our hands and they disenchant it. But like she said, they do. It's going. They'll take hefty fee. Like they take like half to do the process.
Yeah.
I was
We do
doing
have Mantis shirt
rough
money,
math.
Do
I was
we
doing rough.
have?
I was doing rough math on gross value. If like
Yeah.
all bullion was converted to coins, it was give or take about 40,000 gold pieces worth.
So we get 20,000.
We would get 20,000,
Yeah.
which isn't bad, and we also get Mantis shrimp money.
As long as they don't try to fuck us over, which they could very well do, because they're shady types, so we have to be on guard. Do you think our new pal Mason would be down for such an endeavor? Or is he gonna be all like, I'm a hero, I don't do stuff like that?
No, he's
up at the bar. Mason's up at the bar, signing some autographs.
he's technically like oddly neutral. So if we could just
Yeah.
spin it as like it's good for his social metrics, then he's into it. Like, oh, they love bad boys a little bit. Good boys who just are a little bad, whoopah. He'll be into it. He lost his moral guidance, who may be his gay husband. So
Yeah.
we could definitely worm our ways in there and really fuck him up.
Really? I thought he was like in a relationship with that Shiloh Skyfire.
No,
She's
that's
like-
just like a tabloid
That's like
thing.
TV shit.
That's a
Yeah,
TV
it's tabloid shit.
Yeah,
You think so? Okay.
yeah, he
Yeah,
told
like
us.
Shawn
Oh, so you think
Mendes
he
and
might be like
Camila
single?
Cabello.
Because I've always had kind of a thing for her too.
Yeah, yeah.
He says his right to Tempest. Like who?
Knock over a fondue of cheese. It's like fuck. Yeah. Me too.
Maybe I can like shoot my shot with Shiloh. Huh?
You
Okay.
should. You should
Tempest loves
do that. Absolutely. Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Insight check. Insight check.
Yes.
Wait,
That
roll, I
was
got a
great.
23 insight on Tempest. What do I believe Tempest? No, I don't.
Well, Tempest is a liar, and you got to be able to lie to yourself.
Yeah, Tempest, roll deception, be yourself.
That's the number one.
I choose to fail.
The first skill, if you want to be a good liar,
Mhm.
is you have to learn how to lie to yourself.
Mhm.
You have to lie to yourself 100%.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Well, you know what? You do.
Yeah.
gonna
Also,
kill
anything
her.
you get Mason comes back with this massive platter of like 17 different types of cheese, 6 kinds of meats, a bunch of fruit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we got to eat up. because
You
we
really
got
put in the
proteins.
shark and the charcuteries.
The charcuterie.
we got to protein up. What's the move, amigos?
So yeah, we were talking to you about that, Mason. As you can tell, I have a bit of a flair for the social. I was voted most beautiful, baddest bitch in all of Bridgeport.
That's right.
The contest he did.
And your previous brand manager, rest in peace. Again, so sorry that happened. I'm really glad that we were able to exact bloody and terrible revenge upon them. I don't. It's been a couple days, so I feel like you're in a better emotional place because I didn't want to ask this before, but maybe I could step into that position for you, and you could pal around with us.
Oh, do you have experience like as an agent and a business manager and like a PR rep?
In a lot of ways, yes.
It's like in a lot of ways, like you've had a lot of experience.
I've had a lot of experiences in a lot of the ways, yes. Yes, I've worked for various clubs. I was starting a business co-op on Bridgeport, as we all know.
No, that's all true. No deception there, actually.
Roll a. Don't tell me what you're doing. Just tell me the number. Perception or deception, or persuasion or
deception or
deception. But don't tell me which it is, and just tell me the number.
23.
Okay. He's like, all right, I love that. Okay.
Yes.
So you want to be my manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Usual split. You get 10% of my earnings.
Oh, yeah, I'm used to 12, but that's good.
Okay.
Do you want to do 12?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That was a test.
Okay.
You succeeded.
So,
Mason,
like-
we're gonna make beautiful music here.
So like, am I okay? Like the whole thing? Because I feel like I kind of like got away from myself and definitely got like real violent.
Uh-huh.
With that one ship. Like, am I cool? Am I covered? Was that like a good thing?
Yeah.
They were skeletons.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the other one, amigo.
Yeah, no one
Yeah,
likes the
nobody
vault.
likes him.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes it. They're
Okay.
We're
they're
in
still-
a-
But I know that like Sunhold is like controversial, but like they still have a lot of people that live there, and those
Yeah.
people buy merch. And
So here's the deal, though. They were like the
they
1%.
were
Though.
legal. They're like yeah.
Nobody cares about what happens to the 1%. You're all good.
Mhm.
Because the people that are going to buy your merch aren't them. They aren't important. They're probably still
Mhm.
going to buy the merch.
And,
No,
and,
the-
and many
Because
of
rich
them.
people probably didn't like that guy, so they're
Yeah.
being like, "Oh yeah, that's one less rich person to compete with our money."
Yeah.
Good job, Mason.
Also, like, we're heroes and you saved us. So, like, that makes you a double hero.
I'm the
Mhm.
hero's hero.
Easily.
Mason Mark. Tempest, you should like write that down. It should be
Your
like,
favorite hero's favorite hero.
But,
yeah,
right, what
I'm the
down?
hero's Mason. I'm Mason Marks, the hero's hero.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah.
For like a press release or something. Write that down.
Cheese. Oh, fuck.
You write in cheese.
So what's our next move there, team?
Okay, so given the metrics that I know of you, and again, it's gonna take some time as we get our new partnership going.
Wait. So like you guys, like the rest of you, you're like my sidekicks now.
Mm,
Memory's eyes narrow that.
We could be
no.
like call ourselves like the Marks Mob or something.
No.
We-
no.
Absolutely not.
We're
What
a
is that?
horizontal.
Write that down. The Marks Mob. Write
Okay,
that down.
okay, yeah.
No.
Fuck.
Don't
Yeah,
write that
no.
down, Tempest.
We're not.
Well, I don't know what to do.
We're not. Yeah, we're not. We're not sidekicks. No.
So we're horizontally integrated. I don't know if you saw some of the confusion on the ship, but all four of us are
horizontally
captains.
integrated with Dave.
He was horizontally and vertically
Okay, that's
integrated
good.
with Dave.
That's good.
Write that down.
Yeah, you write that down. We're horizontally integrated, so technically, I am, your manager, and beneath you, Wink. But as an adventurer and a person on boat 2, you're
Yeah.
equal. And maybe even since you're newer, it's kind of like a seniority thing, if you know what I'm saying. So at the top, it's us 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you and me.
Yeah, us and
And-
you. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
And we don't want to bore you with those logistical nonsense, right?
And the shark is like, so it's like us 4. It's like you and me. And he points to Ek. He wasn't in way. And like the shark's like our butler, right?
No butler.
The fuck?
If you ask the robot nicely, the robot will carry stuff for you.
Mhm.
But she does have the right to be like no.
Yeah, and you got to be careful.
Or
'cause
not.
She just do shit.
Sometimes she won't listen to you either. You have to be real.
It's
fucking
kind of when
specific.
she does. It's really funny, but it does.
Do you have
make
any? Do you have experience with Python?
me
Because
I do.
if you don't do the quotes at the end right, she'll like all of a sudden
One
all your
time I
shit's
fought-
in
I
the
fought a
ocean,
giant.
and
One time I fought a
ChatGPT.
giant anaconda.
Uh-huh.
it's almost like that.
So the way that we see it is, you've already tested pretty well with the stuck up types, the normies, and they're gonna follow you no matter what, baby girl. So we had an idea. What if you explore the seedier sides of things? Maybe get a neck tattoo. Maybe visit a mysterious Wayama pit of ill repute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, to better fight the criminal elements, I have to understand the
Exactly.
criminal elements.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, also you could inspire criminal elements to stop being criminal
Yeah.
because they'll
I'm
see
very
you.
inspiring.
and
Yes,
they'll
I'm
be
very
like, whoa.
inspiring. I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Okay.
Do you wanna me to make you a headband out of? I think this is calf that I have left.
It's very inspirational.
no,
Don't be a villain.
No, thank you.
Stop
thank you.
stealing
I'm
things.
not
Here's a
allowed to-
person.
I have like a deal with this designer back in Anchor Landing, and they like I'm only allowed to wear stuff they make for me.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
I'll send them some
Um,
samples and they can make you one of these.
I think that some of that's null and void due to your previous manager being dead. We might transition you to a full gulper line. Unsure,
Yep,
but
yep.
we're we want to take
to-
things gradual.
Cut to like 2 weeks from now, and a package containing human remains shows up at this like fashion designer's office.
Yeah.
Like, now this
With like
I like.
gulps,
Now
with
this,
sketches of like gulper merch and shit like that, and they'll be like, "What the fuck?
this is art.
This is art." Guys, I have a vision. Turn the AI stuff off.
Yeah.
No.
We
Am
got
I
something-
being
we got the
seven?
good shit right here.
All right. So we have a plan.
We have a plan. We're gonna spend a couple non on quote unquote screen days here, maybe some on screen, and then we're gonna go probably hit Smolder Cove because it's on the way, it sounds like. Pick up Cannon. If Sad Dan's there, we'll see. If he's not, oopsies. Then we'll go to the Wayama place to launder our money.
Yeah. Before we leave this cheese island, though,
Mhm.
Steve uses his sharp teeth to shave off a little piece of gold and just chucks it out into the island somewhere.
It doesn't.
It doesn't
cannot
shave?
break- You
It
cannot.
cannot break?
You cannot change or affect. At least not with anything you have on your person. You cannot affect the shape
All right.
of these gold bullion bars.
Yeah, because we
That's
would have rubbed
different
off
than I thought.
We would have rubbed off the thing. Patrick, in the middle of everybody kind of doing their thing as they're starting to wrap up, Ectus yells, "Done!" and then like hops off of his high chair and like scrambles over and hands a pair of completed braided leather like shorts that have 4-way stretch. So like if you pull them in any direction, it just like kind of opens up
I
and
like
comes
that.
back together.
I like that.
And I
Donna puts them on and then immediately like, I gotta try them out. And it's horrifying. You see her just transform into this 7-foot tall, almost looks like creature from the Black Lagoon sea monster thing, with just like bugging fish
Is
eyes,
she slimy?
gills. Yeah, kind of.
Oh, you know
And like the pants stretch and hold and don't rip. And she's like, it is great.
I'm so fucking
And she
good
like
at this.
transforms back. There's just like a puddle of like black slimy water around her, but she's back in dwarven form.
I want to sign her too.
I'm so good at
Why
this.
did that happen to you?
I'll go
I give
up
Owen a
it,
high
West
five
Fin
once
in the
the pants
mists.
Does someone give me a high five back when the pants work?
Yeah,
Oh,
Hell yeah.
sure.
Yes.
How much money did she give me?
I thought it was a gift.
I asked if she wanted to buy them, and she said she didn't want to buy them.
Free labor?
Yeah,
You
you're not
said you
gonna
guys
ex-
had so much money, you didn't know what to do with
She
it.
she
Yeah.
pulls out she pulls out a few gold pieces. She pulls out like 4 gold pieces. They're all stained with blood. Like, how's this?
Why?
Yeah, sure. And I like take them.
Okay.
And I give them to Tempest, who's the money holder.
Thank you. How much? I wasn't listening.
4.
4 gold.
Hell yeah, baby. We're making that fucking bank. I was looking at my inventory to see if I want to sell them anything. I have this goblet of drunken truth. I don't know if I still have that or we locked it in the cursed item closet, but
I think
or
did we
traded
give the
it.
cursed items to somebody?
Yeah, we got rid of a lot of them. I forget which
Yeah.
ones.
You gambled away the hourglass at the
That's right.
Quackjack's Rum Shack to the devil who was on vacation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I
So,
don't wanna sell anything.
we
I hate these people.
Well, we will pick next with the crew boat 2 setting sail to basically run some errands
Mm-hmm.
next week and hopefully meet up with some shady types. Hopefully fence your stolen gold if that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Just a little caveat. Why don't we spend the night here, restock, then go? That
Yeah.
way?
I didn't mean you were leaving. I mean that's for
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Sorry.
There's rooms here. You can rest up. You got to get your ship repaired anyway. You have these big gaping holes.
Yeah.
And the radiant fire.
And we
in it.
deserve like a day or two at a resort, a cheese-based resort. You know.
Yeah,
A
Yep.
cheese spa?
Yeah. Oh yeah, a cheese soak.
a cheese spa day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool beans.
Okay.
Well, thank you for running a game for us, Pat. I love you.
No, I love you all too.
Thank you. No, next week I'm not here. I'll be in
Boo.
Florida for my 20th high school reunion.
That's right, Tim. Do you want me to come
Oh.
down there?
Damn.
kind of.
Shit. Maybe I'll come down there. Oh my
We
god.
fly
Yeah, I'll
home
come down.
Sunday morning. Our plane leaves at 5 a.m.
Gross.
From here back there, it's 5 a.m. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but I did it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll call out of work and I'll just show up to the reunion with you, and you could be
That's
like,
so gross.
This is my butler.
Yeah. I show up to my reunion with a black sidekick that does whatever I say. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Oh my.
It'd be
You
really,
can
really
bring me
funny.
too.
These are my
I'm-
tokens.
I collect
Oh my
them. It's
God.
not bad and weird. It's
Yeah,
actually
these are my
pretty-
tokens.
It's actually pretty progressive of me to
Wait,
collect
no.
them like this.
A better idea would just be like, these are my sensitivity readers. So like, if I have a joke, I like run it through them real quick,
And
and,
then I
then
just
if
say,
they're
like-
cool, then I'll say it.
Something that's racist to everyone, and you both go. It's like, see? I'm not
Oh,
gonna do that.
all right.
Because people at my high school friends were like, oh, good, I keep mine in the basement, and then they would
Oh,
put on
no.
the camera like, oh
Tim,
no.
did you go to a high school where that would actually wouldn't be people? Yeah, people would be. How was your high school, Tim? Is it a bad
It's
place?
a private Christian school in St.
Oh,
Petersburg,
Well, yeah.
okay,
Oh, they love it. Actually, they
okay,
actually think it's
yeah.
great.
Yeah,
They
man.
want more of it.
Mhm.
We
They're
had-
like, "Oh, that's so cool. We should start doing that, right, Matthew?"
Oh,
And they whack
no.
their husband.
Yeah, we had I think only
Yeah.
one black person in our graduating class.
Nice. I'm glad you remember that.
So
No.
they're
It's only 60
they
people,
love.
so it's easy to remember.
So are they? So they're probably like really sad every year that school's out by June because they can't celebrate Pride.
They can't have Pride or
yeah,
Juneteenth. Yeah.
that's mostly it. Yeah, that's why it's out, so they can celebrate with their families.
Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to my players. See you next time, mateys.
Bye.
Bye.